Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Arcane Core Blackout. Before we get started, I would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor for this episode, 𝚘𝚎𝚑 Productions. They publish Monster of the Week, the game you're enjoying right now, as well as such critically acclaimed hits as Blades in the Dark, Fate, and Thirsty Sword Lesbians. They've got 2 new supplements out now for a Monster of the Week. Tome of Mysteries adds new paranormal moves and playbooks for hunters to try. And the Codex of Worlds takes your mysteries beyond the modern day and gives your party new team moves to try. Look for them at your friendly local game store or on the web at evilhat.com. And now, without further ado, let us continue. Hello, and welcome to Other Side Studios. I am your keeper for this evening, Ambrose, she, they pronouns, and tonight we are continuing with Arcane Core Blackout, Episode 3, Private Eyes, They're Watching You. This series is using Monster of the Week, a Powered by the Apocalypse system by 𝚘𝚎𝚑 Productions, please. And without further ado, we're starting with the cast, starting with Calamity.
Hello, I am Calamity, and today I will be playing Cameron, who is the star.
The star.
Oh, my pronouns are she, they.
Yeah, it's all good. Iris.
Hello, my name is Iris Wyndham, pronouns she, they, and I will be playing Cordelia Bennett / Cassie Blackwell, pronouns she, her.
Mm-hmm.
The
that
mundane.
Wouldn't potentially get confusing at all, no. Or have someone scream it through a phone very loudly and then everyone hears it's the wrong word used. Jazz, speaking of which, how you doing?
I forgot about that. What up? I'm Jazz. My pronouns are she, they. Yeah, I know. My pronouns are she, they. I am playing Mo Jackson, the professional, whose pronouns are she, her. And I am totally professional.
Right. And last but certainly not least, Vin.
Oh my gosh, hi. I'm Vin at VinVoxVA on Twitter, pronouns he, they, and I'll be playing Agent Foxtrot. Pronouns any, all, actually. And they're the wronged, I think.
I think too.
What do you mean you think? What is that
Don't worry
supposed
about
to mean?
it. Anyway, recap session 2. Let's get started, shall we?
Oh, I forgot.
We start off with
Mo doesn't have glasses.
We start off with a car ride to the crime scene, which is a little awkward in general. It starts off with, Cordelia, you're listening to some TikToks in the back seat. Ezra is cozied up to you so that you're not in anyone else's space and kind of keeping you separate and protected. And as you're swiping through, conflicting with country music that Mo is starting to turn up to battle you, you swipe and you are listening to a song that sounds pretty catchy, a little bit of reggae, a little bit of metal. Cameron, did you want to talk to the scene at all besides you? Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, so last time we were in the car on the way to investigate the scene, and if I remember, Cordelia was listening to some TikToks, and a particular song came up that Cameron might know a little bit, maybe because she made it, and just kind of tried very awkwardly to not associate herself with it, which is very obvious too. I don't know. She's not very subtle. Yeah.
Oddly enough, no one did notice. But I believe Foxtrot was a little bit too focused on something else. Someone's face through the side mirror. Did you want to talk about that? Because I'm curious, but did you want to talk about it? You're muted.
Starting off strong, y'all.
See how enthused I was about talking about. I was so excited. But listen, I'm going to repeat what I said. Some people have very good faces. Some people have symmetrical faces. Some people have symmetrical scars. And that is very interesting.
Extremely.
And worth staring at like a Matisse.
I feel like that's fair.
That is fair.
I feel like that's fair.
Very fair.
Yeah.
Although Theo was not appreciative of the staring on their side, but understood on your end. At least we do. But yeah, the car ride kept going. Music kept playing. Eventually swiped through the TikToks, so we weren't playing Polly Pocket's song anymore. And then I don't think anything else happened before y'all drive to the crime scene, which has been cordoned off by cleaners. Magic has been used to block off the scene so that it looks like just a standard brick wall. Nothing to see here. You walk through it and you see the crime scene where Ripley Miller, who is the victim, has fallen dead, and it is manned already by a certain Damian Lucas. Did anyone want to talk about that in general?
No.
Anyone at all?
No.
You're my dad. No.
Anybody at all? No.
If
No,
you wanted
please
to,
go. No,
Okay.
please go ahead.
No, it was a very smooth introduction and not awkward at all. He seems to be doing well for himself and not upset with any of us, or even like one of us in particular. And it was good to see him again. I offered that he and Mo should go get coffee sometime, and then try to loot a body.
And failed.
No cash though.
No cash.
Yeah.
None there. Someone beat you to it.
Yeah.
It looks like someone had been looking through Ripley's belongings before y'all got there, and you're not entirely sure how this was reported. It was reported to the Corps, but not the way Corps normally get reported. Besides that, y'all found a couple of things. Cordelia, you sensed a presence of serenity and calm that was overtaking this space to the point where it caused a nosebleed, if I remember correctly. And Ezra seemed spooked by the body that you noticed, Mo, as well as was a little snippy with you because you're pressing too much. Anything else about the scene? I feel like there's other things that were found, right, Foxtrot?
I mean, maybe there was a feather or something. I don't know. Like
A very
crazy.
like going on for miles feather that everyone just.
Yeah, and it's obscenely long feather that I talked to a birdie, Snow White style.
I love you all. This is fan fucking.
I'm not sure. I don't think it was Snow White style, actually. It was very creepy.
Hey, to everyone else, it looked very whimsical and magical. But you weren't aware of what was going on.
Because Foxtrot is very whimsical and magical.
Sure. I believe also you find out, Ezra, after sensing magic about the scene, that Ripley's soul had been absorbed or eaten from the inside out, which is very different from dying in any capacity and then being taken from a scene, for instance. There was no residue of that. Yes, of course. Merch coming to you live, Foxtrot Disney style. So after that, after you check out the scene, find all these nice clues. I think also the Disney princess style thing was seen by Cameron, if I remember correctly. You go to the apartment, which isn't that far away, because it looks like they didn't leave. They left and didn't walk far from their apartment. You encounter the receptionist. Did y'all want to take away what happened there? Mo, you were very rude, I will say, and then Theo
very upfront.
I was blunt. I wasn't rude. I just wasn't maybe the most tactful. It's fine.
Was it? Theo took
a
over
0.
and you rolled snake eyes, and Theo rolled the max to assist. So aren't y'all glad that you're co-leaders together? Works out wonderfully. You're able to find out that Ripley has been acting differently in the last 3 days or so. Has been more jaunty and lively, and has been whistling a lot, which is apparently not like them at all. You all decide to split the party, which I love when people do that. So Mo, Theo, and Ezra go to the apartment where you encounter the the landlord who's waiting to talk to Ripley, or like knock on the door to talk to Ripley. And
very sweet man. Very sweet.
Also
old man.
very blunt about Ripley dying. Wonderfully done.
Listen.
But you find out that like, oh yeah, like he was gonna come and pick up the rent for that day. And you go into the apartment to find out more. Foxtrot, Cameron, Corey / Cassie, you go to look at the tape to see what happened there. Before you do that, Foxtrot, did you want to talk to what happened there?
I mean, I stayed Disney Princess Magical to ask a question, and certain people just don't respond to that sometimes.
Sure. What a way to like summarize what happened. I was like, yeah, some people don't respond well to the whimsy. But when you try to do the whimsy, you apparently this vessel was already taken. And what ends up happening is, hey, what was that? What did you try to do? Dollmaker comes out to say, you're interesting. What's going on here? And feels threatened and reacts in kind. And immediately, the receptionist who was trying to stay, as well as another person down the hall dressed in a tight red dress, high heel pumps, Trackstar runs to the office. Cameron receives very well on that one. Let's go. Upstairs at the same time, I believe y'all found some stuff in the apartment. Did you want to talk to that at all? No.
Yeah, found some really cool things, namely lots and lots of mostly empty bottles of some weird, creepy blue potion or something. So Ripley was definitely a magic user. Kind of strange that they just had a bunch of stuff lying around. Also, what was that for? I feel like it was described. What was it for? Do you remember? Because I don't.
I did not tell you what the potion was. You just found the potion.
You didn't? Okay.
Yeah. And
I thought, it was just a random potion.
I was going to like look into it before y'all get attacked.
Okay, good.
So no worries.
Okay, cool.
You did also find a notepad.
Also found. Yes.
Sorry, continue. Go ahead.
Sure. That was okay. I was just gonna say yes. I did also find a notepad with my super sharp eyes. And went through it. Turns out Ripley discovered that there was something weird going on a while ago, and started tracking all the times that he had the blackouts. Unfortunately, that kind of stopped a few days. Was that late? Like 2 days, 3 days ago?
2 to 3 days ago, it just suddenly stops. There is no like note taking. There is no mixture of note taking and maybe taking notes about groceries or something like that. It just stops. Like didn't matter anymore, which is out of character for someone that seems to ramble on between pages.
Yes. We also discovered, this was downstairs, but we also discovered that Ripley's family lost his family. So he was in the process of grieving, and that's very important.
It is.
I feel like that's important.
Plus that, Theo finds in the bedroom an empty case of a medium-sized to large object. Whatever it was, it's gone. But y'all don't get to look into that before y'all are attacked. Combat ensues. So 2 people ram into the door. A lot of wonderful fighting had. Mo uses their quick wit, and Theo helps with their massiveness by expanding their body, it seems like, to a degree to try to house this guy, but rolled bad enough that wasn't able to do what he intended to do, but at least keep them in place. The battle ends where you all knock out the dolls successfully downstairs and upstairs. Did anything else happen in the battle downstairs that I might be missing? If anyone... I
think knockout is a strong word.
Knockout is a strong word. Also, I'm pretty sure somebody, was it Cameron, did like a whole flying tackle, and it was
definitely
badass.
It was slide tackled someone.
It was great.
You took
really tag teams.
You took the damage for Cordelia / Cassie. I think Foxtrot, you literally steel toe stomped her head into submission. Damn. Wonderfully done. What a way to knock someone the fuck out. But good. And then on top of that, the scene ends after combat, successfully like putting people in their place, where Ezra gives into impulse and starts to drain one of the fallen dolls. Not to the point of death, but enough to do whatever they needed to do to feel something. Who knows what that is? And Ezra's hair is changing color over their ear. The white is getting more obvious. Okay. Besides that, we end the episode where the audience sees someone entering a nearby bodega a few blocks down, buying Skittles, Mountain Dew, and is asking the clerk, hey, have you seen someone like this? And it looks like a picture of someone, a normal person, but with flashing green eyes, before they leave in a flurry of feathers, leaving behind one black iridescent one as they take off. And that's where we left off. Anything else? Any other concerns? Anything I missed? I think we're good.
I did out. Sorry, go ahead.
No, we're on the same page.
Okay, yeah, I did out Cordelia out as
yeah, you had it, Cordelia.
In my defense, you know, my kids don't talk to me and they're super rude and they hang up on me, and I just think I deserve better than that. Also, I forgot in the heat of the moment.
Mm-hmm. No, it was wonderful. I was like, yes. For keeper purposes, thank you for that sprinkling that.
Whoops.
I appreciate it. Cool. Content warning. This is a series that focuses on the following elements: violence and combat, specifically gun violence, fighting, and supernatural violence, trauma and processing trauma, minor body horror, descriptive scenes of death, no gore, but maybe unsettling or dark, illusions and altered realities, creepy atmosphere, betrayal, and potential death. Please take care of yourself if these elements or how they may be portrayed make you uncomfy. You can always catch the VOD later. Check us out on YouTube. And that doesn't go just for the audience. That goes for the cast members as well. Safety tools are in place. So yes, thank you very much. And without further ado, let's continue. We start off, it is a little bit past 5 p.m. The dolls are being carted off. You see you're all in the lobby of the apartment. Cleaners have swarmed in stealthy-wise. You're used to this by now, as they kind of precision-wise get the dolls, use magic to bind them, carry them arm in arm or whatever that might be towards any exit that isn't public, essentially, to indescript vans stealthily placed properly around the location. It's like they could be taken back to the core to be evaluated to see if there's anything they can do, whether they can like be removed in terms of the doll maker's influence, or if there's nothing that can be done. Y'all will hear reports on that in regards to that. I know that might not sit well for a couple people here, but you have come to that reality that that's just how the doll maker has been operating well beyond finding out that this was going to be a problem. Y'all kind of consolidate down into the lobby. Through the front entrance, as y'all meet up, you see the red hair and the straight back confidence, the confident disposition of Janice as she walks through the front door, and eyeballs to look for you, Mo, or Theo. It looks like it's just you that she sees first as she walks towards you. It's like, oh, so it seems like it was an immediate combat situation, unfortunately. Yes.
Yeah, it came on real sudden. I don't know what tipped them off. But yeah, just for us, someone just knocked the door down.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems like I said, hive minds, right? If they all keep tabs on everybody, it's just a matter of like, oh yeah, they are right where they want you to be, essentially. So that's what ended up happening. Luckily, it seems like you're all fine, not too banged up, it seems. And Janice takes a look around at everybody. But yes, it looks like you have done enough. We can't hold this scene for much longer before it gets kind of concerning. Cleaners are going to be wiping anybody's memory that has been paying too much attention. If I would say that you turn in all your evidence that you have found at HQ and turn in for the day, or you can do your own research if you want to, but I advise that y'all take the rest. People are out in droves right now hunting dolls as well. Yes, Cameron.
What? Just out of curiosity, when do you become unstable when it comes to harm?
After 3.
Oh.
Are you unstable?
Are you unstable?
Right
yeah.
Oh my god!
Casually dropping, am I unstable? I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
So I would say Janice, while like talking to Mo, her eyes naturally gravitate towards you, Cameron, I would say. Let's say that you are not in the forefront of the crowd of S12, but you seem to be like, I am uncomfortable. I am hiding it as well as I can. And Janice naturally looks towards you and gives you once over. Do you need medical attention?
I'm sorry, what?
Cameron.
Zero in on Cameron. Are you hurt?
Oh, sorry. She fully like turns around and goes, oh,
Yes,
yeah.
You really weren't gonna say nothing?
Get to it.
I'm first aid certified. I can help.
Yes. Please. Or whichever the fastest. Theo, can you heal people? Where did he go?
Theo's not there.
God, I hate it when he does this.
It's concerning because like you saw them there before and they're no longer there.
There's like a clinic around here somewhere. I can just go to the clinic.
No. You're part
of the nurse's
of
office.
It's okay.
You're part of our team now. We take care of each other. I know that might be a bit of a new concept for a freelancer, but I really need to know if you are hurt so that we can take care of you. That goes for all y'all.
I mean, I did kind of. I'm trying to remember exactly what happened when she tried to tackle.
Oh, that's right. You like took the brunt of it, didn't you?
Yeah.
You took the brunt of it. You got slammed into the wall really hard at full.
That's right. So I think like
your back,
like standing there, she seems fine, but like anytime they have to move, there's like a sort of like limp, like an uncomfortable sort of like shuffle, not able to take like full steps.
So yeah, either like one of your teammates can help you. You can go back to command center, or you can go back to HQ. Either way, you might want to get that looked out. It could get worse.
Yeah. Cassie, if you could take a look at her, that'd be great. And we're heading back to HQ anyway. Yes, Foxtrot.
Do you want me to look for Theo, or is he fine missing?
I mean, sometimes they just kind of disappear doing whatever it is that they do. I was about to give him a call, but
oh yeah, phone calls. Those are things.
Phones.
Right.
We have phones that
we have phones.
I forget
for
about
communication.
Do you have a phone, Foxtrot?
Do I have a phone?
Yeah, you do have a phone. You've been trying to figure it out. You know, at the very least, this wire thing needs to go into this brick thing, to charge it. But yeah, other than that, yeah, you have a phone.
They do the whole like dance with their pockets and then find a phone. They do the Macarena on their phone. Just
stop. That's literally me at work.
So you find your phone. Are you exchanging?
Yeah, I need your number.
Oh, you can they just offer it to Mo.
You don't have a password on here?
No, why would I have a password?
To protect your oh, never mind. Whatever.
I add myself. It takes a second because I don't know. We have different types of phones, and I'm old. Not that old. I'm pretty old. And I add it, and I give it back to you, and I'm like, if you want to go look for Theo, that's fine. Did y'all find anything?
There were those doll creatures, I think.
Aside from them.
But this is a perfect opportunity to ask something. May I ask something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cordelia.
Shh.
Cordelia? Janice is still there.
Yeah, no, yeah, Cordelia. Has seen her in a while. It's been a minute, please.
But
from my understanding, Cordelia was one of the partners of this group before I joined.
Yes.
I don't know if she made it.
She went missing about the same time. She went missing about the same time. One of our other. We've lost a lot of folks. Okay, it's fine.
That's not comforting to know.
It's not. I know. Well,
I'm going to go look for Theo.
Mean to say. Okay. Yep. Call me if you need me.
In Mo's defense, Cordelia was, from the sounds of it, was. I almost said was like pretty much most of the way there. That seems insensitive, though.
Cordelia used to drive me nuts, which is why I accidentally called you by her name. And
it's like when you got a bunch of kids and like you call the kid like everybody's name, the dog,
I only ever had one like biological child, but yes, it kind of feels like all y'all are my ducklings. You know what I'm saying? So
Foxtrot is very confused, but you can see the hamster wheel turning. Like they get that there's something not right going on here, so they're just gonna abscond.
Yep, that's fine.
It's another point for Robot.
Do you have like a little chart?
Yep.
Foxtrot, while you're having this moment, I guess, with your new cell, you notice, I'm not gonna have you roll for this because like you're like, oh, I'm gonna go find Theo. You turn around and you're looking around, there's like cleaners doing their thing. There's other core members that are probably assisting them. You notice immediately that it's not just Theo that's not here. Ezra's not here either.
Oh no.
And this is as you're walking through. Is there anything you want to do to find out where they might have gone off to? You're looking for Theo though, so hey. Interesting. 2 people have gone missing from S12. S12 people seem to go missing. This is not good. Is there anything you want to do?
I would like to roll investigate a mystery on them.
Cool. Do the thing. Roll the thing.
Going to roll the thing. This thing
Roll
I'd be
the thing.
rolling. Roll's the thing.
Roll it.
Sharp.
Oh boy. I don't think I have that good a sharp. Okay, so it's a goose egg, so let's see.
Lamau.
He's a goose egg.
What's this?
Oh no. I level up. That was a 5.
Ah, shit.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's what you hope for, Cordelia. You don't see anything specific that will tip you in that direction, but you do see, you originally went down the hall and there was like an office that like had where y'all had been to look at the video. That's one possible location. Another way on the opposite side, there's another hallway that goes out to the side building. So those are two options that they could be in terms of the location, but there's no indicator of where they might have gone off to.
Well, that's that.
I will call Theo. Beep.
It rings 2 times, and then it immediately gets sent to voicemail. And then you get let me finish. And then you get a message or a text message back, like the instant message of like, I can't talk right now. What's wrong? ?
Where are you? ? Send.
There's like the bubbles, the dots.
I hate those
pause
bubbles.
for a second, ... and then just like talking with Ezra. Be there soon.
I look around. Ezra's not there. I'm just gonna be like, okay. And then I'm gonna send back, we're headed back to HQ. Cameron's a bit hurt. We're gonna go take care of them. And that's it. I just kind of like shove my phone in my pocket. I'm like, let's roll out.
Theo was gonna say, definitely sends a message. You don't get to see it though, unfortunately. So
Well,
y'all
I don't
head
care.
out. Are you going to? Where are you going? Are you going to?
We should be going back to HQ. We have to turn in our evidence.
Yes, your turn.
And we have to take care of Cameron. I'm sorry. Did you want Cass/Cordelia to roll like a medicine check or something? I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any way that I could try to like find a like med kit behind the front desk and then like pretend to use it while actually
I
using
have
magic? One. Oh, that works.
Yeah, if you want to just. Oh, please! I was in the army. I yes.
Figured, but
yeah.
And then can I like pretend to use it but actually use magic, but not get caught?
Sure. So I would say that like Janice like nods her head, is like, I will talk to y'all later. Just drop your evidence off at command center and take care of yourselves. And then waves and then walks out. I would say you go off to the side, probably where like the desk is, like the reception desk, with Cameron. You finally can say hi to each other officially while you tend to their wounds. Roll use magic while you're having this conversation.
Oh no.
I swear to God.
Oh no.
Like
oh no.
Is this like a fail section of like just like failed rolls back to back? Is it a fail?
This is like that might have even passed normally, but no, that with modifiers is a total of 2.
Are you fucking hold on, what happens? Like it's been a while since I've seen someone fail. Sorry.
You should have just let me do it. You should just let me do it.
I'm gonna use point of luck. No.
Are you gonna lose luck?
No, yeah, she does not want them knowing about magic yet, like any of them.
Okay, so you got got the 12. So what happens with that? Instead, it just works without a hitch. You're fine. Cameron, can you roll sharp for me?
I got like...
What is this face you're making? Did you say
8?
Okay, 8.
8. Okay. So, Cordelia, while you're out of view of people, how did you try to use magic to, like you did use magic, you successfully healed.
Mm-hmm.
How are you faking this, essentially, to make it seem like, yeah, you're fine, like, it's good. You're trying to find, or help with the back situation here, right?
Yeah, imagining since it was like a wound inflicted by a doll, and that's not entirely physical, I think that she is like properly like cleaning and bandaging it, but like not actually doing it with that intent. That's more just like the sort of background noise or like the physical movements that she is doing, so that she can just more like have something monotonous to do while she focuses in on like, okay, making sure that like the soul is intact, making sure that any corruption is like being staved off, and just like is almost like extending her soul to like reach in and like repair any damage.
Cool. Cameron, you are watching this, probably getting ready to start a conversation with Cassie about this, and you've seen enough magic to know when it's being done, to you specifically. You don't quite catch everything, but you do catch enough of like, you didn't need a first aid kit. You know how to use magic. What is this? It's very, you realize though it's an intentionally like trying to be on the down low of using magic here. Take it away, you two.
I know we haven't really gotten a chance to like properly introduce ourselves, and I'm sure that exclamation from Miss Mo didn't really help. But hi, I'm Cassie, or Cassandra, either works.
Nice to meet you, Cassie. Yeah. Cameron, freelancer, just out here helping out where I can.
Nice.
Yeah, I've worked with this group, not this group specifically, but kind of this base back in the day. It's been a while since I've been over here, actually. Things are different. Everyone's sad.
Yeah, from the sounds of it, the last sort of stretch of all this really, I wasn't really involved till the very end of what just happened, but I wouldn't go asking about like Cordelia, or I think Megan, I think her name was, just a lot of things. And also there was another one that Milton, or something like that. Just the group really feels like it's taken a quite the blow. Millie, that's who it was. But
have y'all done karaoke about it?
I don't know what that means.
So like karaoke, like everyone gets together and sing songs. Well, there's like music playing, and then like the people are the voice part. Because it's
sure.
Yeah. You never been to karaoke?
No, I'm from like a really like rural town until I moved here.
Oh my gosh.
To be a history teacher.
This is perfect. This group's got to go to karaoke. Like that would fix so much. Like I think that this would be a really nice like bonding experience, especially since y'all have gone through some hard stuff. Like, listen, I have taken some groups to karaoke, and let me tell you, it's a bonding experience. You get some food together, you might have some beverages together, whatever you want. It's just very chill. I think we should do karaoke. We should do karaoke.
Okay.
I feel like Mo might be into that.
Not at all. I think so. I would love to see Mo try to get into it, but I don't know
I
if
bet
that's
you
gonna
Mo's
fly.
got pipes and is just hiding it from all of us. I bet you. So where are you from? You said you're from like a small town?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like where? Like around here?
West,
West of what?
northwest.
Oh, northwest
Um,
of here?
technically, yeah.
Fair. I mean, um, I'm not gonna, pry. People have their, it's totally fine. Everyone in this business doesn't always come from the best background, so I won't pry. But it's very good to meet you. Very
Yeah,
cool
you
what
as
you
well.
did back at the apartment complex. That was dope.
Yeah, no, I guess before all that, I was originally from Texas, and so, um, bang bang.
Yeah, Texas is I've been before. I stay in the city.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pleasure
so
to meet you. Karaoke.
yeah, karaoke. I'll see what Mo's down. But I think it could be really cool. By the way, you are an expert with this stuff. I feel so much better already. I don't know, I was a little dizzy.
Well, I'm glad that you're not feeling dizzy anymore, and glad that I could bandage you up. Um,
You're cool. Then just like walks off.
So are you. Oh, wow. Thank you.
So with the healing in general, you get +1 health, and you are no longer unstable, Cameron. But you leave knowing that, like, that was a fun conversation. A little weird stuff happening, but yeah. Foxtrot and Mo, y'all kind of are, like, I'm assuming either walking to get to the car, or you're like, is that what's happening? Yeah. So the rain's still light, but it looks like it could pick up at any time as y'all walk. Mo, you seem very frustrated. Theo and Ezra went off somewhere without telling you.
I mean, it's fine. Theo's also a team leader. It's fine. I just, I just kind of was hoping after everybody giving me shit for not talking to people, a few weeks ago, that we would kind of work on that. But I just kind of feel like maybe not. It's fine.
So this is like a few blocks. This is gonna be three blocks of a walk. Foxtrot, do you notice this?
I think they are still trying to process this little cover up, and it's just that's everything on their mind. And it looks to Mo, despite this like storm of frustration, they just ask, so was there this subterfuge that I missed with?
Huh?
Are you okay? What is?
I'm fine. Yeah, absolutely. I'm great. Yep. How are you? You didn't get hurt?
I'm fine. There just seems to be a lot of deception, sarcasm, lies, just no honesty here.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Should I explain it, or are you just...
No, I'm just I mean, you're right. We're not really talking to each other the way that we should be talking to each other. Yeah, I get that. I mean, there are some reasons for it. There are some, like, in order to protect certain people, we can't talk about everything that we want to talk about. And it's different with y'all, you and Cameron joining too. Because just, I don't know, we were really tight knit for a while, and now we're kind of scattered to the breeze,
I don't, that's why I asked. Do you want to just talk about it? There's something, get it off your chest. I'm pretty good at listening, I think.
Thank you. I'm good though.
No, you're not.
No, I will be.
No, you won't.
Why not? That sounds like a threat.
It's not a threat, more of an observation. Your emotions are, I wouldn't say explosive, but they're, you're easily read.
Damn. I mean, I know, but like, nobody's ever told me flat out to my face before.
Am I not supposed to? I thought we were trying to.
No,
I just made a point about communication.
And I appreciate that. No, I need to tell you, Foxtrot, that I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I am, I'm processing and I'm doing the best that I can to lead this team the way that I know how and get the doll maker back behind bars. So I think that's what I want to focus on and less so about how I'm feeling, if you know what I mean. So
okay,
thank you for offering though.
Okay, you're welcome.
I see that I have to be very upfront with you, I believe.
I would appreciate it if you were. There's
okay.
Just
all right. Let me be, and I don't mean anything by this, so don't take it like that, okay? Let me be as blunt as possible then. I just met you and I have issues trusting people, even that I've known for a while. So it has nothing to do with you or the fact that you're not trustworthy. It's just that I don't know you very well, and so I don't feel as comfortable sharing my feelings with you. That's it.
Understood.
I would say y'all get to the car at this point. This heart-to-heart, little awkwardness, but kind of heart-to-heart vibes. You get there. Foxtrot, do you get to the front seat now that Theo's not here, or are you gonna?
In preparation, maybe he'll come back. So, we're gonna sit the same way he was, just like right there.
Yeah. So I would say you get to the front seat. As soon as you start the car, Mo, you hop in to drive around the front of this car. Your phone connects to the car's Bluetooth because it's your car. Why are you making that face?
I don't know, because it's making me nervous.
Don't worry, it's fine. You get a ping of from the car that says like you have 2 messages. Would you like me to read them?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
She wouldn't say it like that. She says, yeah.
All right. This message is from Kat. And then message reads essentially, I have more information on Millie. I will be sending it to your email for you to check out later. Would you like to reply?
Yes. I'm waiting for the beep.
Beep.
Thank you. Good work, period. Thanks, period. Smiley face.
And the car reads it back to you verbatim. Send.
Send.
You sent. Next message. Hey Mo, I'm in New York now from Pennsylvania. I wanted to check in on you to make sure you're okay. I will be meeting at a scene shortly. Dinner? ?
Oh, hell. He asked me to. Oh, hell.
Other message. I see how it is. Is everything okay? ? Do we need to talk? ?
Oh, okay. And I just kind of pause. I don't know how to pause. I hit the dash until it stops. I'll take out my phone and read it.
Would you like to send message?
No!
Just cuts off. Fox, are you?
Yeah.
Oh
my god. Yeah. She just kind of goes. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just take out my phone and just like scroll through the text from him for a second. hover with my fingers on the keyboard, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to say to that. I'll just say a quick "been busy," period. Talk later, ? Send.
Within like 3 seconds, you get back definitely, period.
Oh, hell. Sounds like a threat.
I mean, I made it sound like a threat. Who knows if that's how Damien actually feels.
Kind of feels like a threat to me. I'm feeling threatened. Yeah, and then I just tuck that away and I look at Foxtrot. I'm like, don't say anything. Excellent, thank you. Do you not know how to do a thumbs up? What was that? Okay, all right.
Cool. Y'all drive to the front. I'm assuming Cameron, Cordelia, you make it back to the front to get to the car. Ezra comes from the side of the building to the front. Theo's not there. Ezra looks... He's not angry. It looks like that it might be a mixture of angry and concerned and determined, probably, but there is like the remnants of irritation or angry as he climbs into the back seat, probably coming in last, so I don't know if he waits for Cordelia to go in first or whatever, but he's going to try to help in assisting, making sure to block Cordelia off from everybody else.
Yeah, no, I think that Corey, specifically seeing that he's like sort of in a way at the moment, lets him have like the far side, and she will buffer this time.
So sweet. Okay. He gives you a look, like a quick look and like a nod of a thank you, as he slides in next to you and closes the door.
Where's Theo?
Theo had to step away.
Okay.
Fulfilling his duties, and it's part of the condition that he made with a certain lady of the lake. Because of Megan.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I remember. All right.
The one at the lady of the lake?
Oh, yeah, that's a long story.
We have a whole bunch of stuff going on. So see, there was a lady
this
of
is
the lake
why we
thing.
gotta do karaoke.
Oh, no. Oh, hell no.
What?
Yeah, we should totally do. I was talking to Cass about this. We should totally do karaoke.
Let's do it. It sounds like so much fun, and I think that we would all really enjoy it and not be uncomfortable. And I think that it would really help us break down some barriers, according to Cameron.
Yeah, like apparently things have been real tough with y'all, and I just feel like that would be real nice for some like bonding, getting away from talking to each other about all this doll stuff, all the time. I feel like it'd be nice.
I hear beverages will be involved, and I think that
there are beverages involved in karaoke. Yes, they're pretty good actually. It is a fun time. I don't know if it would solve breaking down boundaries of whatever is going on.
Well, it could get it started, like get the process started.
I don't really sing, y'all. That's not really my
I'm not supposed to be good at karaoke.
All the country music, you don't want to sing that at full blast.
I do, but not, have you ever heard me sing?
No.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Oh, okay.
I'm blessing your
ears. All
10
years, haven't heard you use
those
not a single time. Not a single time, no. That's probably for the best. Anyway,
okay.
Not saying no, but
pull out.
We should go drop off our clues. So you pull off. You go to command center. Someone is there to receive you to take the clues. The clues that you have are empty bottle, empty potion bottle that you took from the stash. Does anyone else know what else was taken? In general,
did we take the notebook? Also, there was did we take the what is this called? Box thing.
It was a
case. Thank you.
Yeah. Best way to put it, like, I didn't fully describe it because y'all didn't get to see it, but it was like it's like a trunk kind of situation that looks like it could hold like a, what is it, like an instrument, like the size of a tuba, I guess is the best way to put it in terms of like size. That's all you know, but like Theo definitely did take pictures of it at the very least. It might have been processed already at the scene itself, but you didn't take it yourself. Okay. Foxtrot, you had found a feather. Did you want to keep that, or did you want to pass that over for clues?
I'm gonna keep it for the time being.
Okay. Good. I like that decision very much.
I hate this.
It's fine. It's totally fine. Cordelia, you have videotape.
Yes, I hand over a VHS tape and specifically request that it goes to Mix Jack in R&D.
Okay. So, cool. So you specifically request that, and then you will probably check it out another day. So, while it happens, are y'all going back to your respective locations for rest, such as, like, apartments and stuff like that?
Oh, I'm going to visit Kat first.
So you're going to visit Kat. So when you get there, Kat does have, like, obviously sent you, like, oh, I have stuff for you. As well as Cordelia, when you get there as well, you get a ping from Kat as well. Because Kat had information you sent for Ripley's cards, or Ripley's identity in general. And you get notification as well. You get sent email of information about Ripley that you can check out later if you want to. Mo, you go to the back corner, the hacker corner, to talk to Kat. It's not as busy as it was before. Everyone's out doing their respective parts of work here. Take it away.
Hey, I heard you got something for me.
Right, Millie. Looks around, sees S12. Y'all are probably getting ready to, like, handing over evidence, getting ready to leave and stuff like that. So ushers you a little closer and, like, pulls up on her own screen, as only. So types up some stuff. It's like, so what I was able to find, basically they're in the Manhattan area. It doesn't look like they haven't really gone to Brooklyn recently. And what I can see is barely glimpses, but I was able to get somewhat of a clear picture. And it looks like they were nearby you recently.
Wait, what? For real?
Today. Mm-hmm.
Today?
Today, yes.
Oh.
Like,
and where
a few
where
blocks
nearby?
down in a bodega, it looks like.
Okay. What bodega? Can you just send that address to my phone and I'll check it out?
Yeah, she sent it to you. I'm not sure what they're doing, but it looks like they're trying to keep a low profile, but they are fine. They're in Manhattan. I don't know where they're staying.
Yeah.
It might not be one location.
Well, they're alive. At least that's good. Thank you. I'll keep you updated if that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure they're okay. But when they left that note, I kind of been under the impression that, they had something to figure out they didn't want to talk to us about. But I feel like if there is even a hint that they are in over their head, we should know where they are. So
I can try to triangulate exactly where they might be staying, or at least a location. That's just going to take time, though.
No, yeah, absolutely. And just, whenever you can get around to it.
Matching situation algorithm that
I have no idea what that means.
Stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Right. Oh, You're not tech-minded even a little bit.
Nope.
I can't even.
No.
You don't know what an algorithm is?
No, not really.
You have the clock app, right?
No.
The algo, like people say stuff like that.
I don't
like
use
machine learning. Nothing?
That app. No.
Nothing. Okay. Well, bottom line is I will set up a equation of sorts that will triangulate Millie's position based off of patterns that they do repetitively, and it will triangulate a location where they potentially might be.
That's a little creepy.
Yeah, it's my job. Well, how do you think that we like find half of you?
Okay, duly noted. Yeah, no, that's your specialty. I got my specialty. I'm gonna leave this math thing to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm the other side of Big Brother. Take care.
Thank you. All right, I'm out of here.
So yeah, so you step away. Is there anything else anybody wanted to do at Command Center before y'all head off to your locations? Cool. Mo, you're going to be dropping Cameron and Foxtrot off at Cameron's apartment, unless like Foxtrot you wanted to pick things up or anything like that. You're like, nah, I'm good. I'll just take a couch and live on this couch for a little bit. So Mo, Cameron gives you their address, and you drop off. It's a place in Brooklyn, if I remember correctly. Like a walk up of like 7 floors. You're probably on like a middle floor, so it's not that much of a walk up. And you both get out. Everyone waves bye to you.
I want to make sure also in the car we exchanged phone numbers so we all have each other's numbers. Just yep. Okay, cool. But yes, I'll be like, I'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Mo.
You're welcome.
It was a pleasure to meet you both.
Yeah.
And you step off. You get to the front of the building, and you enter, and you walk up to your apartment. Is there any conversation you're having while you're going up to your abode?
Probably just like mumbling, like kind of going on about, oh, it's like, you know, it's not like the best apartment in the city, but you know, it does the job. It's comfortable, you know, not a lot of pests. You get on like very rare occasions. You know, I've done a lot of stuff to kind of fix that, and it's not too loud. Like maybe on weekends it gets less. So just like kind of going on about stuff like that.
And Foxtrot is just nodding along, just kind of like taking in the space. Not like overly analytical, but just you go to some new building, you're just looking it over.
Yeah, and I think once they get to the apartment, they'll say, couch for you. I've got games. You want to play anything? I've got a PlayStation. I've got Netflix. I've got all the things, all the streaming services, whatever you want to do. Feel free. The place is yours. We can order some food. Like we're sharing this place. Let's go.
Cameron is speaking alien to Foxtrot. Completely. Yeah, they sit on the couch, they relax a little and just kind of sit. I mean, pretend I'm not here. I'm really appreciative. My place really didn't have much, and honestly I didn't want much. So this is nice. Thank you.
No problem. Happy to help. Well, let me know if you need anything. I am going to take a shower, cry a little bit, and then I'm going to order some food.
One of those things sounded weird in that sequence. What? Are you hurt? Are you?
I mean, yes, I am. I'm still feeling a bit achy from our little fight. But yeah, just gonna kind of sit in the shower and decompress.
I can do first aid. Like,
oh, I'm like fixed up. I'm not dizzy or anything anymore, or like seeing double. I was for a second, but I'm fine now.
Okay. I'm not gonna pry. I'm sorry that you're injured.
That's no big deal. Look up some places you want to order from. Let me know what you want when I get out. And like walks off to the shower.
All right, so you walk off to the shower, Cameron. You're very kind to offer this place to a stranger you don't know, specifically Foxtrot, because we players are like, huh? Question mark. But very kind of you. Foxtrot, while you're sitting there, you feel... Where's the feather on your body?
Probably like rolled up in a pocket, like not... Almost like A feathery fruit roll up just coiled really tightly together.
My God. So let's say it's in a pocket, and that feather gets you get a weird feeling from it. It's like a warm sensation from it.
That's feathers don't do that.
Feathers
I think
do
they.
not do that, no.
I think Foxtrot actually says that out loud as they pull it out. Feathers don't do that. Just like kind of uncoils the entire thing and just thins their fingers on it. Very confused.
Before you even roll it out, so like you roll it out, you notice that it's like glittering a little bit, like it has like an aura around it, kind of like a slight aurora borealis to it. You're not sure. Feathers don't do that. You're correct. Feathers definitely don't do that. They don't get warm. They don't have auras. You're now getting the vibe of this is not natural. This is in the realm of magical. Mm-hmm. Is there anything you want to do to find out more about what the fuck this is?
Foxtrot gets very animated once they realize this is not natural. It's that same excitement. You kind of catch them in glimpses when they like look at Theo or try to interact with them. So they kind of just like rock forward and just like to their face, almost using it as like a blindfold. They're just trying to analyze it, practically smushing it into their eyeballs. Just like
My God. Like you have shades on, I'm assuming still.
And it's just
plastered to the shades. Love that. Did you want to investigate a mystery of what the fuck might be going on?
I would love to, and maybe the dice will let me too.
Will help you, one of you, finally roll well, because apparently the dice are out for everybody today.
Oh boy, big money, no whammies. Oh, that is a 10.
Sweet. So you get hold 2, so you can either ask me 2 general questions, one specific question, or one of the listed questions, obviously, from the general list of questions. And of course, they can be colored however you want.
I guess I'll ask, what is it going to do, and what sort of creature is it?
Nice. So what is it going to do? Right now, it's in a state of awaiting a command right now of some sort. So you can tell it to do something, or you can use it to do something. You're not sure what that is, but like it is in a state of like, oh, yeah, you want me to do something? Like, but what sort of creature is it? That's a great question. It is given. I don't know if you've interacted with any. If Foxtrot has interacted with anything that is primordial before, like celestial, infernal, or anything similar to that. No. So you know that is a little beyond supernatural at the very least. You haven't seen anything like this in your travels ever, but this is tipping to what you can understand as the celestial side of things, but because it's giving off a darker aura to it, it's a little confusing to you. So this is in the realm of what you are so fascinated with, which is supernatural, magical things. So it's awaiting a command, is all you know, or to ask you to do something, essentially.
And just like they take it back and they roll it up even tighter and just stash it somewhere else. I guess from a pocket to the wallet.
Okay.
Clamp tight. Yeah.
That warm glow is still there, kind of, but it keeps on fluctuating between like that that warm glow to like being more like turned off, essentially, where there is no glow, there is no energy really off of it. You're not sure what might trigger it. It seems to since you did so well with the roll for investigative mystery, I'll give you this. You did with Cameron kind of imply that you wanted to help in some way, or initiate, like, did you want me to help you? Did you want me to do X? And then maybe it responded to that as like a, oh, hey, I could help kind of thing.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Yes, I love it when people do something stupid. Go for
it. Once they realize that heat is like fluctuating and whatnot, they yank it out again, just like wank, and just like holding it. This might be a little complex, but I want you to go back to where you came from and tell your piece that I am looking for it. Is that you can do that? You can do
wherever this came from that you're looking for them?
Yes.
Shit. Okay. Roll weird.
Woohoo! Let's see. Oh, I have good weird. Why am I surprised?
You definitely have good weird. I know.
That is, my goodness, a 12.
Perfect. So, this long iridescent feather, black, starts to glow a dark, like was it black light glow kind of situation? It illuminates. It kind of wriggles free from your grasp, and that aura gets more evident, and it vibrates a little bit. And then it starts swooshing around you. Like kind of doing a searching motion, kind of similar to like when you're trying to auto balance your phone, kind of situation. And then it shoots towards the window, underneath the window, and it takes a corner, and it's gone.
And Foxtrot follows it out the window, like opens the door, head stuck out like a kid.
I thought you were gonna jump out the window. I was like, Jesus Christ, please.
Oh no.
I also was like, no.
Okay, I'm done with my shower. What the fuck?
So your head is out the window, and you're like, ooh. It takes it's very like a snake, essentially. Very taking corners very sharply, essentially, before it gets out of sight. And you kind of see it peek around buildings, and it seems to be going in the direction. I feel like you would know what directions are in terms of north, south, east, west very well. It is definitely going towards the island of Manhattan. You're in Brooklyn right now, so you're like, huh, interesting. Whatever this is connected to is in Manhattan. Yes. Cameron, you're taking a shower. You had your cry. I don't know if you step out quick enough. I don't know if you would step out because it's like in the next 5 minutes. I don't know if you could take a 5-minute shower and be like, But is there anything that you're
not.
thinking
This is
about?
A 15-minute shower.
This is a 15-minute shower. You might hear some shit maybe. You hear like a thrumming noise, but it kind of sounds like a subway, to be honest, or like passing bus in terms of the vibration wise.
Okay.
One of your neighbors on like a treadmill upstairs, like kind of thing, and it's stuttering. So you're kind of like, yeah, it's probably one of those fucking things, right? Like, and it vanishes, so it's fine. Is there anything that you're doing in the shower that you're thinking about that you wanted to like?
I do know that at one point, maybe waiting for the water to heat up, she's going to look up the venue that she's supposed to be at tomorrow. Where is that?
It's a good, really, really good question. I'm so happy that you asked that. So it is in like an underground club in, where is it? I'm trying to remember. It's like near the Central Park location. It's not Midtown. It's near Alphabet City, so the bottom right-hand corner of Central Park. It is a place that's kind of hipstery, kind of grungy, and you've passed before. It is your vibe. It is your aesthetic. Actually, I take that back. I am incorrect. I'm misjudged here. It is in St. Mark's Place. That still could be the same location, but it is very much being gentrified currently right now. But this is like one of the this like the bastions of music. A lot of people come into this location to do gigs and stuff like that. It is, I wouldn't say it's hard to get a spot in, but it is like, oh, like you're starting to like come up in the underground scene a little bit more now that you hit it here. It is kind of like, if this is like a townhouse set up a little bit, like there's a store above, there's like a bar underneath, and that bar has like a lower level where people can set up to watch concerts. It's one of those things, and you've done this before, where this place looks like it might be a fire safety hazard because there's like maybe only one entrance. There might be another exit, but it might not be helpful for a slew of people to get out of this exit kind of situation. It might not be accessible in terms of like people that are going down, but like might not be able-bodied enough to get out on their own kind of situation. You pick that up immediately as a hunter wise, but that's just kind of how this vibe is. Underground scene, like some of the lower basement bars tend to be set up that way, so it's some people tend to keep an eye out to make sure everything's okay at the very least. They probably have bouncers or something like that to make sure no one does anything silly, essentially. But you're like, but it looks really cool. It has a very like vampire-esque theme to it. It has like black filigree kind of style, like Lolita vibes. It is your vibe. Like, so velvety kind of situation, like those velvet patterns on the wallpaper, stripe patterns as well. This is your shit. You're loving this. So yeah, that's what you know about the place based off of Google searches, because like everything is there, everything you can see picture wise, everything like that. Yeah.
What time is it at? Because I imagine she's got like a calendar that has everything on it.
It's in the evening, so it's the show starts at 8, so that means that you need to be there probably by 7, maybe 6:30 tomorrow.
7 for the sound check?
Yeah, and getting wardrobe check and all this other stuff. So like, I don't know if like people might be bringing your stuff there for you. I believe you might have told Marcus to bring your stuff, because he's like your what's it called again? It's not a groupie. What's it called again? Like the person that helps carry your shit. Lifties? Like, I forgot what they're called. It is on your character sheet, whatever they're called. But like Marcus, is there to help you with setup and carrying, because like he has a van.
Yeah, probably said like, can you like take everything over there? Like maybe like even if they didn't say before, like probably messaging them like, hey, can you just make sure everything's there? Because I'm gonna be like there right at time, right at sound check.
As you're getting the water, waiting for it to heat up and stuff like that, and you send that off, maybe like 30 seconds later, it's just a thumbs up emoji of like, and then gotcha, and a smiley face. And that's that. Is there anything else you want? That I'm so glad that you scoped out the venue and everything like that. I'm like, oh yay, everything's fine. I'm glad you did that. Okay. Cool.
Okay, you're not making me nervous at all.
No, I would never. Cool. So you get ready to take your shower. It's warm. I'm assuming it's one of those the apartments where it takes a very long time for it to warm up. And you soak through, and we transition over to Mo, Cordelia, Ezra. You pull up to the apartment building that you now all share. Mo, you had moved apartments because of the nature of what was going on. I'm assuming the last 2 to 3 weeks, you've moved with Cordelia as well as a Willow, which who knows where Willow is.
Yes.
But you moved so that you could be closer. Ezra found out when you moved that this was happening, I think. Or did you tell Ezra?
Listen, no, I did not.
It's up to you. Like,
he would not buy that I just happened to show up.
So you did like the whole like, hey, what's up?
Hey, bud. Hey.
Here. When you
No,
moved,
I would
and
not
he
have
just gave
done
you
that.
the dullest look of like, don't fuck with me. Don't bullshit me, Mo. Like, what you're like, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I would have
hey,
been like,
yeah.
well, okay, yeah, just like,
And then you did tell the truth. Like, he
it
wasn't bothered by it, but it was still like, come on now, let's not lie to me.
It's also, it's not just look, it's not just because of him. That's the biggest reason, but it's not just because of him. It's also because I need more space. I got a house full of kids now. And you know, I kind of figured they would want to be closer to each other, but maybe not too close.
Yes. You don't have say of that. So I would say Ezra, I forgot what floor Ezra is on. I would say that you're a few floors apart from each other. So it's not the same floor. Let's say like you're 2 or 3 floors apart. All right, you walk in. You both, Cordelia and Mo, have used luck points. Mo, you used it last session. Cordelia used it recently. Can you read, Cordelia, starting what your luck point is, and we'll see if we can work it in.
Sure thing. So, when you spend a luck point, you'll find something weird, maybe even useful.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Noted. And Mo, you have a different you have a different one than the professional because it just didn't
do.
fit. So what do you have instead?
Says when you spend a point of luck, you find a dangerous lead on your prey.
That's helpful. That's extremely helpful. So we'll see how that goes as we can transition to the scene. Take it away as y'all. I'm assuming I'm gonna say this has a parking garage. So you take the parking garage. There's an elevator where the parking garage is, and y'all walk to, and press the button up.
Ezra, why don't you come over for dinner?
Yeah. I would like that, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. What do you want? I make a mean mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Okay.
Mac and cheese.
I don't know if it rivals my mom's though, so like you're just gonna have to like show me, I guess.
I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there that is good old Southern style, and I don't know how your mom makes it, but it takes a minute, so.
Okay. Yes, I would like, if you do not mind making mac and cheese, I would appreciate it. And I could use company, I guess. Do you mind if I just get something from my apartment real quick?
Yeah, no, I don't mind. Just come down whenever you're ready.
Yeah, thanks. So y'all take the elevator up. I'm assuming his is lower than yours. Yours are higher. So
sure.
I'm just gonna. Ezra's apartment was labeled in season 2. I don't remember. I'm gonna say like.
No, you're valid. You're valid.
So like floor 7.
Yeah, that makes
let's
sense.
say, and y'all's are 9 or 10. All right, so like we'll do that. So as y'all go up, Cordelia, you do notice that Ezra has his hand in his pocket. He's been doing this throughout the day. In terms of like in his like coat pocket essentially, and you feel like there's something there that might be he specifically does it when he's near you, like he like puts his hand in his pocket kind of nervously, just because you're an empath. Nerves kind of spike when he's near you, when it's in his pocket, but hasn't taken it out. You don't know what it is. And he steps off the elevator once it gets to the 7th floor, and he looks back at you before he makes a left towards his apartment. And now it's just you two in the elevator.
Never mind.
What? What's wrong?
No, I was gonna ask if he's been like seeming off to you, but I don't know if he's.
Yeah, it'd be weird if he was normal at this point.
It'd be weird if he was on, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I know that, or I like to think that he'll tell us when he's ready.
How about you? How are you doing?
I don't know if I sold myself earlier, with the whole trying to cover about.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry about that.
No. It's the same initials. They're similar names. I understand. And if anything, I mean, as long as Janice doesn't catch on, I feel like Foxtrot and Cameron are maybe some of the better options for it getting out. I mean, for one, they're a part of the cell now, and I mean, they both seem cool.
I mean, they do. And it's really, I mean, they're not part of the cell, they're part of the task force. You know? They'll be leaving when we get the doll maker, so I personally would rather they not know.
I agree that I'd rather keep it under wraps, but I don't know.
I get it. I mean, you know, of us originally, it's just you, me, and Ezra now, and Theo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I know it's been rough. I'm happy you're here, though.
Same.
But you got to stop hanging up on me. You know how rude that is?
I don't. I am new to having a phone.
Okay, well, you do not hang up on people. That's rude. But say goodbye at least. I'll call you later. And wait for me to say okay before you hang up.
I tried to call you when things started to get weird, and then you didn't answer.
Okay, so I didn't answer because we were getting attacked.
Yes, and we were also getting attacked in that, so I called you.
Thank you for calling me.
You definitely got out the elevator and you're walking to your apartment.
Yeah.
Like the bickering is happening in the hallway.
Thank you for calling me. Okay, I will pick up next time, I promise.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. You make it into your apartment. Do you want to describe what your new apartment looks like, Mo? Or
I have no idea.
You want to like describe it? You have no idea.
I have no idea. It's got. Dang, I don't know. There's like 3 of us living in here.
Is it a 2 or 3 bedroom?
It's probably a 3 bedroom. I think that Mo can afford it. Okay. So it'll be a 3 bedroom, 2 bath.
Mm-hmm.
And
I would say one of those rooms is an office. Willow has the couch because Willow does not plan on staying here for long periods of time. Like, they don't live here. They live with their spouse.
Yeah, but they crash with me when they're here.
Yes. So like it's an office that can turn into a guest bedroom, I'm assuming, kind of situation. Okay. Yeah. So that seems about right. That seems very hospitable of Mo. So
good old Southern hospitality.
Southern hospitality. Oh, my mac and cheese.
My mac and cheese.
So you have this set up and ready. Like it aesthetic wise, what does it look like? Is it just warm, comfortable? Has a certain charm to it. Orderly, clean, lived in. What?
I to be honest with you, it's probably really bare.
Okay.
Mo herself, and this has been true for everywhere that she's lives very like light. So she packs light. It doesn't own a lot of clothes. That's why she wears the same like 3 leather jackets. It's only been a couple of weeks, so it's probably still not entirely unpacked. The apartment itself, I think, is probably pretty nice. But in terms of like stuff that we own, I think like the bare essentials have been laid out, and then everything else is probably still in boxes.
So it's like partially there's boxes everywhere. Like they're put away in a way that's not bothering anybody.
Oh yeah, shut in the corner.
Yeah. So y'all walk in. You do see Willow on the couch in a blanket cocoon with the blanket over their head. They're watching Criminal Minds on the big screen in the living room, and they are invested. They have like the remote in their hands like this, like it's gonna do something. And it looks like it's like a finale or something. So like it looks like, the chase is going. You see like Derek Morgan like hopping a fence, like chasing this motherfucker down. She's like, "Get him, Morgan, get him!" I guess like she, like as she's just like there, like, and then you open the door. She's like, "Oh, hello, hi."
Hey Willow, what are you watching? Oh, because Derek Morgan is extremely recognizable.
Oh, very.
It's very, very recognizable. Yeah, and I'll just be like, oh, all right, cool. I'm gonna make some mac and cheese. You want some?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Ezra's coming over, just so you know.
Oh. Okay. Should I?
You can
here?
stay. No, you can stay.
No. You don't have to. You're okay.
You can stay.
Okay. He knows I'm here, right?
Yes, he knows. He should. How long has Willow been? Okay,
I was going to
say.
Like,
yes.
But Willow's very self-conscious, like.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
No, yeah, he knows. He wouldn't have agreed to come over if he didn't want to.
Okay. Cool. Did you need help?
Yeah, sure. If you want to, can you start grating some of the cheddar?
Yes.
Put them to work.
She smiles knowingly when you agree. To like, I will help you.
That's not a deal.
It is.
You offered. God.
It was like immediately. You feel like they immediately go and like know exactly what a grater is. You didn't think that they would know what a grater is. And is rifling through the refrigerator for cheese and gets a bowl out and immediately starts doing it. And it's like practiced ease. You didn't think that Willow knew how to make food, even prep. So it is very much out of character. It seems like a sudden shift of like, I got it, to help you out here, while y'all are here. Yeah. So Mo, you, as you're like getting ready to start making the meal, you get, because it's for your luck point. Like I'm trying to like give it to you, and how like and who is sending it to you. You get a message from Theo, and actually no, you get a call from Theo. We're gonna like get
great.
So yeah,
Okay,
come on.
Cool. Oh no, yeah, no, it's great. No, I love it.
All right, cool. So get a call. You see that's the on the phone. Do you do Bluetooth situation?
Oh yeah, I'm cooking. Yes.
I'm cooking. So you are like in the same time like cooking. Like so you answer the phone. Mo.
Hey.
Hey.
Are you okay? You kind of dipped on us.
Sorry. I'm a little tired. I had stuff for you. I apologize. In regards to the doll maker, right?
Theo, what is going on? I don't know if I've ever heard you tired.
Essence exchange. It leaves you drained.
Okay. No, you're fine. Don't apologize. Go ahead and tell me what you want to tell me. Then go to bed or something.
Yes, Mom. You hear the smirk in their voice on the other end. I'm like, would that get you? It probably would get you.
That's annoying.
Yeah, you don't like it, do you?
That's really annoying. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm like washing the noodles and I just like clenching them.
A dangerous lead on the doll maker he has for you. There is some footage that some of the security team found from the site.
Apartment?
The not the apartment. The
alley?
No, can I?
No, because you cannot finish a sentence. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're being rude. Like fuck.
I'm
like
I'm just trying. Listen, I'm rushing you to get off the damn phone. Do you want to come over for some mac and cheese?
No, I'm not coming over there to get mac and fucking cheese. Okay, I'm just gonna lay down because you told me to sleep. Like,
you just said you need to eat.
Yeah, I have. Okay, let me finish my thought. Jeez, the containment center. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The footage, there was some graded footage from there. It's kind of messed up. So someone's sending that over to Kat right now. You might be able to find something out there tomorrow.
All right.
She'll scrub it.
Sounds good.
It's a little weird that it's only a little bit, but maybe she can get to the bottom of why.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Go eat something and then go to bed.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you so so very much.
That's what I'm here for.
Like he hangs up the phone, but like you can hear that he's like sassy like hang up the phone right afterwards. And you're like
kind of yeah, no, I just kind of like roll my eyes like I work with children. I know what I said.
So, hang up the phone. Cordelia, is there anything you're doing while Mo is making food for tonight? You're muted if you're talking.
I think that
Fuck.
I think that she's like, hey, I'm gonna go get comfy. I'll be back in a bit. And goes into her room. I think it's also really stark and barren. Like, I have expected her to like have like just a bunch of knickknacks and like things and just like she's corporeal. Why not have like just
Little
maximalism?
things.
But I think that she's, whether she is letting on about it or not, and I think that she spends a lot of time down at Ezra's, so she doesn't have a lot of things out. But on top of that, I think that she's just a little nervous to be corporeal again, and so she doesn't know how long this is really even going to last. So she just, I think at most, like, she just has like a very bland sort of like black and white room, and then I think the only like maybe like even statement piece would be like a mirror on the wall, and even then just like a cheap one at that. I think her clothes are also just like still in boxes and things, and there aren't many of them. But I think that she gets dressed real quickly, and just sort of looks in the mirror, having not been able to see any form of herself for so long, just finds herself getting caught at like, oh, I don't know who I'm looking at necessarily, but that's me. And I think she gets caught like that a lot. And I think that she sort of takes a deep breath and does something that she's seen Megan do a few times, and begins to sort of mark like sort of symbols on the edge of the mirror and tries to contact Elle.
What? How do you casually drop? Okay, you know what? Yeah, sure. Hold on. Wait.
Why?
I know it's a little out of
No. I love. This is what I'm talking about with y'all, like bringing stuff in that I don't expect. Roll use magic then if you want to contact Elle.
Double sixes.
Oh, so you fully successfully do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do this. So Megan was getting privy to this, like learning how to do this. It's just started getting used to doing this mirror magic. You've done magic several lifetimes already, as a incorporeal form, and have learned how to be solid and make magic bend to your will in this state. So it is easy to do this. And the mirror flashes, and you see Elle, in a bathroom, but in a bathroom you know very well, actually. This is Theo's bathroom.
Gotcha. Hello.
Hello. Cordelia?
I guess to you, yes.
How may I be of assistance? I didn't expect this call.
No, I know, and I hope that I'm not interrupting, or I hope this isn't a bad time.
Not anymore. How may I help you?
Right. I guess I had a question that I don't know if you would know the answer or if you could help me figure out the answer. But
depends on the question and if I can answer it or not, and depending on how hefty the question is, I might ask for something in return. You know how this works.
Yes, I know. I know that there's a link between Ezra and the Dollmaker, and I know that you're not entirely in the scope of the Dollmaker, or at least words, yes. But I'm trying to figure out what the Dollmaker wants with him, because obviously when Mo was corrupted, there was a lot of her seeking out information about Ezra, and Ezra obviously is now also, I guess I don't know what all you know, but I'm trying to find out information about what the Dollmaker wants with Ezra.
That is a hefty question, because I will have to do legwork to find that out. But I can. For a price.
I assumed.
Of course.
I would assume.
She, describing Elle for new audience and new cast members. Elle is beautiful, pale, blue-eyed, unearthly blue eyes, very vibrant and glowing, like a very low glow, long black hair. She looks very much like she's going to a high-end brunch dinner. Oh, not brunch dinner, brunch somewhere. So like she has like a blouse, very, very well put together, has like, you can imagine that she would wear a hat, but she's not wearing it anymore. It looks like she had a hat like on, like hat hair a little bit, but her hair is put into a bun. And she strokes her chin and she's thinking, if I look into Ezra for you, I need you to give me something of Ezra's. You can tell him, if that helps. But I can't give you your answer unless I am willingly given that information from you.
How important? Or like how...
I can tell you what I'm looking for.
Okay. I think that's a good start.
I would like to know the name of his mom. His mother.
And if I was able to give this to you, he would still have it, right? It's not that...
Oh, no. Like, I can't take names of someone that isn't there. I would have to talk to her personally to attempt to take her name in the first place.
Right.
But that's all.
I assume Corey doesn't already know that.
No.
Yeah.
I will give this to you. Ezra has stealthily not said any of his parents' names to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Not even Mo. No.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's known Mo the longest. He has never told Mo his parents' name.
not saying it's a deal, but I am saying that I will see what I can do, and you might get another call from me soon.
Okay. No deal yet.
Nope.
But promises. I'm excited to see if you do. Anything else?
Can I get a freebie of just, like, asking how Megan's doing?
Megan's tearing a rug in the Fey realms, learning as much magic as possible, doing a lot of interrogation work for me in regards to certain no longer my magic user that's still in our realms. You know them, Ben, remember?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're
Mr. Giles.
Mr. Giles. We're trying to get some information out of him. You know how it is. And hopefully we'll have information to give to the core, because that is technically part of my deal, but she's doing fine. Taking to a fish with water when it comes to magic. Like a natural. So yeah, she's doing great.
I think that, like, the whole time that Elle is informing her of all that, she has a face that, like, is almost akin to, like, not quite smitten, because that's, like, too intimate, but, like, just unadulterated pride and
just
like,
proud of
just...
Megan. It's like, my relative just taking to magic, like her like great aunt. So yeah, cool. Anything else? I will be on my way. I'm assuming I can't stay in this bathroom for long.
No. Yeah, thanks for talking.
Of course.
Yeah. Hi,
Take care.
Hi, Theo. She doesn't, like, scream it loud enough for him to hear, but just, like...
Theo definitely didn't hear it. Like, wherever Theo's in his abode, probably isn't paying attention. So, yeah. Or getting ready to pass out. One of the two. So do not mind. But yeah. So yeah, take care. Swipes the mirror. And you're left with that. We wrap up with Ezra. Does he have a key? To your apartment?
Of course he has a key.
I'm just checking.
Of course.
Like, so he has
yes.
key, so
no,
like,
that would have been the first thing I did.
Oh, that's so sweet. So then you would also have a key to his, I think everyone, all of you, all S12 would have keys to his apartment. So he opens the door, like knocks on the door frame, and like peeks in. He looks to you and Willow, both in the kitchen prepping. Takes a moment, like waves, closes the door behind him. Hey. Smells good so far.
Hey. Yeah, no, mac and cheese is bacon. I am probably just, like, tossing a salad right now or something. There's cornbread. Yeah. Just good old soul food, comfort food specifically, because I feel like we could use some comfort right now. So I'm gonna put down that. I've been in New York for like a long time. I feel like sometimes every once in a while she's just gotta pull out the southern in her. The southern charm.
So you set that up, but he's gonna sit. I'm assuming like the kitchen table is nearby. Is it in the kitchen, or is it like in the living room, or like wherever you're?
It's probably it'll be in the kitchen. So like the scene that I'm imagining is there's like the kitchen, and then there's like a window kind of here, but that it doubles as like a counter. So there's like bar stools on the other side of it.
Okay, I'd say that he sits at the counter where y'all are prepping stuff. He has with him like a file, or like some kind of, like, I'm gonna say a binder. It's not quite a full, like, it seems like a binder, neatly put together, that he probably got from his apartment. And then of course he has his own notes that he probably took while he was on investigation. And he seems a bit focused on, like, he has a bit of a determination in his eyes that you kind of remember from earlier, where he was like scared, a little irritated, but mostly determined. And that same look is like kind of the dominant look that he has as he's looking through and sits there. Take away that scene and see how it goes.
Why don't you put that down, huh? We're off duty.
I know. I just really needed to check something. If that's okay.
Yeah, no, of course. Something wrong?
I'm a little concerned because that's the first body I've seen of doll maker victim, I guess. It looks a little familiar, and I wanted to check if it was something that I've seen before.
Is it?
I gotta lift the binder, gotta look. I just haven't
right.
You can tell that like there's a moment of not wanting to open the binder. like I don't want to check, but I kind of have to, kind of situations, the vibe you're getting. It's like,
oh yeah, of course, yeah.
It's kind of like ripping off a band-aid a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna and like he flings it open and immediately starts sifting through. You asked a few questions and you got truthful answers. Did you want to use your move?
My desire to know the truth versus my respect for my son and his privacy versus like my worry that he's in danger or in trouble versus he's gonna be really mad at me if he finds out. Oh,
if you fail, you'll still find stuff out, but only if you fail. And you also have luck points so that you don't fail.
I do. All right. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm sorry, baby boy.
Your move is that
my move is Soul Search. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna take one of these uses off. Hold on, because I will forget later.
So for the audience, Soul Search is a leftover thing from being possessed by the doll maker in season 2. Mo can dive into people's memories and thoughts because that's what the doll maker is known for. But because recovering might not have access to this ability for long, but can tell when people are lying. Ultimately.
Yes. Oh boy, this is terrible. I'm scared. I have to choose the right ones. Hold on. Don't fuck me.
Once per game, Mo says this. Don't fuck me, dice. I'm noticing this now. Yeah.
What do I have? Oh, it's a flat. I guess I'm using luck. I do not.
Oh, you failed?
Oh, I failed real bad.
Okay, you're using luck.
How much luck
have you used already?
This is gonna be my third.
Yes. You haven't used any luck for 2 seasons.
I know, so gotta get it out now.
Okay. So you got a 12. That means that you hold 2 of the questions we listed, and we have. What are you thinking about right now?
Oh boy.
Tell me one secret you haven't told me. Who is blank to you? NPC or character name here. How do you feel about blank? NPC or character. Give me the name of one person in your life who I don't know about. And what do you desire most?
So the first one I'm gonna do is what are you thinking right now? Thinking about right now. And then can I hold the other one until after I hear that answer?
Yes. Okay. So what he's thinking about right now. So he's looking through this binder and he's being careful. He's like kind of skipping ahead to like marked pages, like whatever like the dividers are specifically. You can kind of see what he's looking through his eyes a little bit. It's kind of like what he visualizes right now. It looks like a case from 12 years ago. It is pristinely kept up. You're also getting the thought of a visual of a dark place, probably cavernous, like a cave, shadows, darkness surrounding him or enveloping him. He's using some kind of magic that's celestial in nature. He doesn't, during that time he was like an elementalist, but this was kind of a last-ditch effort move of his that he should not be using to kind of reserve himself. It's kind of like a bubble, essentially, to protect him, as you see these tendrils of shadow coming through, and he looks behind him and you see 3 or 4 people behind him that are on the floor that you can't really see their faces, and it could be that this seems like a traumatic memory of the faces keep on blocking out, or the details of them keep on blocking out, and it keeps on alternating between that and what he's reading, because it seems like he's trying to remember that moment in this moment to compare things. So that's what's happening right now.
He's never told me about this, has he?
Nope.
Is there anything about this in like a file of his? Like on him, I mean.
The file that he has on him is about seems to be notes about a particular cell. So in terms of different cases of a cell, this is the last file about this particular cell. It's not a seeker cell, it's a hunter cell.
Okay. The second question then is to tell me one secret you haven't told me.
Let's see. What does Ezra, my boy, have? Let's see. Secret West.
Something in his pocket.
That's for you, Cordelia. That is not for Mo.
I know.
Worth a try. One secret. I guess because it has to do with what he's thinking right now. He was nearly killed 12 years ago in a complete team wipeout. I would say in that memory, I'm going to add more to it just for you. Just for you. Because I've been holding this for a little bit. In that darkness that seems to be trying to penetrate, and it's almost successful, and you hear the ragged breathing and the concern and the shaking and the fear seeping off of him in this memory. There's a flash of bright light. A glowing large hand in the darkness is reaching forward. That's big. It's huge. There's a roar for his name, Ezra, through this darkness. And that memory kind of fizzles out. It looks like that hand is reaching for him to try to get to him through the darkness. But yeah, he was nearly a part of a team wipeout and that might have been his teammates in that memory that you saw on the floor.
Well, fun. Okay. Mo will kind of like draw back. She knew she was doing it. It's not like it was an accident, but she feels bad about it, so she's going to draw back and be like,
I'm gonna say the memory that you saw was a little startling. So like, would you feel like keep your cool? Actually, no. Like you're going to not keep your cool, act under pressure, because you're going to try to keep your face neutral.
Sure.
Because that was some shit you just saw. Again,
that was some shit. I mean, I'm a pretty cool customer.
Mm-hmm.
I think my cool is at +3 now.
Yeah, you're cool. Your character is known for cool.
Yeah. All right, let's do this thing. 10? That's how math works.
That's
yes,
decent.
10.
So I think you passed with flying colors, so you don't have a drawback. I think
I think the only thing that might have given her away is just my fist kind of grips on the tongs that I'm using to toss the salad, and then I just kind of put it down.
So you see this flash in your head, and then you quickly steal it. But the only sign that something's wrong, and not a lot of people pick up on it anyway, is that you grab your tongs tighter. And you see Ezra stop turning, finally find the page he's looking for. And he goes silent for a moment, and then slams the binder close. Yep. Yeah.
Yep, in a good way or yep in a bad way?
Either. It's not great. So,
okay.
So, drained of essence. That's what Ripley. Drained of their life force, their soul, and I know of a time when that happened before. It looks very, very similar.
Oh. Interesting. How long has the doll maker been in custody?
He has been in custody for a very long time. You don't know the exact number, but it is well past 12 years. He's been in custody for at
past
least
12 years.
He's been in custody for that, at least beyond 7 years.
How do I ask this question without giving away that I read his thoughts? Aww.
I can't help you. Sorry, Cordelia.
No, you can't.
You coming out into the living room while this is happening, while Mo's like...
Oh, I thought you were already out here.
No. Yeah, I think that she comes out in a floor length sort of nightgown, what you would expect a ghost to be wearing in a Victorian or Elizabethan manner. All she's missing is a candelabra.
Megan bought it for her as a joke before she left, but
Cordelia didn't get the joke.
Oh,
was actually I absolutely adore
it's perfect.
It's
I love it. Oh my
for every
gosh.
time I watch it. Ezra looks to you and does a double take, but steals his face as soon as he sees you. Like, hi, how you doing?
I think that she just lets out a big yawn. Hi. And just slowly sort of waddles on over to him.
He lifts an arm out to hug you essentially, and pulls you to him. You look rested. But yeah, and he already had the binder closed. What question were you gonna ask? What were you trying to put together?
I was, but seeing that Cordelia comes out, and I'm sure the mac and cheese is done, so I'm just gonna be like, okay, help me set the table.
Yeah. Closes the binder, puts it down. Oh, it's already closed, but putting it down on the counter. Hops off the stool, being cautious of where Cordelia is, to help set the table. Willow is done helping you, and helps to set the table too. And they both kind of passing gazes at each other, but Ezra gives a respectful nod. And Willow looks happy about that at the very least, and hopeful as they set the table. I would say that y'all, unless there's anything else you want to do, y'all set the table, y'all get ready to eat and just relax for the night. There was high tension. It seems like it's slowly evaporating now, and y'all turn in after dinner is had. The mac and cheese is divine. Ezra makes a face like it was good, but
okay.
My mom uses breadcrumb, and the toast is
look, there's only so much I can do last minute. I'll add
I know. I mean, it's still good. I'm not knocking it or anything. It's just it's my mom.
Fine. Okay. How about next time you and me and your mom, we get together and then we have a little bake off? How about that?
Oh, I wouldn't survive. I would be in a food coma for weeks. That'd be dangerous. All right, and y'all wrap it up, and I would say we will take a break here.
Real quick.
Yes. What did you?
Just one last thing.
Oh yeah, sure.
If I could, just while we're eating, specifically trying to key in on like the tether between Ezra and myself. Use monster empathy.
There's a tether between you two?
No, just like the restraint.
The
fate,
emotional,
like,
the
my God,
tether.
The
You know, the tether.
Okay, monster empathy. Yeah, go for it. I forgot how monster empathy was intended to be used. Yes, go for it.
Okie dokie. That's a 1 and a 4, and it's plus charm. Where's charm? Okay, it was hiding. So that is a 7. Mixed success.
Mixed success. So
You're so charming.
You hold 1. So you can ask me one of those 3 questions. What do they desire most? What do they most desire? What would they accept as good enough for now? What would distract them?
I would like to kind of figure out what, because it's not quite tension. It's not quite like a barrier or anything, but like would like to try and figure out like what's going on with his hands in his pockets. Like, what is there something that he wants from me that I am not picking up on, or like is
no, like he has, I would say this is kind of what they desire most. So there's 2 things here.
That's what I was
he wants to give you something that's in his pocket. Like, that's what that is. Like, there's something in his pocket that he wants to give to you. Other is that he wants to kiss you. But like seeing you in the nightgown, he wants to but not in front of Mo, because Mo is gonna be weird about it.
Be weird about it.
It's like, oh, like was it 3 feet enough for Jesus? Is essentially the vibe that he's getting from you.
Really, 6 feet, really.
Exactly. So he wanted to reach for you and kiss you, but I could not because Mo was there. So instead, that's the desire. But he has something in his pocket he wants to give you, and that. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I won't do anything with that, but. She did want to know.
Just wanted to know.
I just wanted to know. All right, cool. If there's anything else, we will.
I would like to just really, because we're going to bed now, right? I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Wait. No, I was just like.
Wait. There's no role play involved. I just wanted to leave a little hint that Mo has a rough time going to bed. When she's actually in bed, she kind of fiddles with her phone a while, hovering with her fingers over the keyboard, trying to word out a message to Damien before she just erases it and places it on the nightstand and rolls over and tries to go to sleep.
My God. Okay, yes, let's end it there. In terms of the break. Oh, y'all are coming from my hearts. All right, be back, everybody.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Before we return to Arcane Core Blackout, we would like to thank our sponsor for this episode, Evil Productions. Also, as a thank you to all who are watching today, 𝚘𝚎 Studios and Evil would like to present discount codes for Monster of the Week Hardcover Edition or Tome of Mysteries, a Monster of the Week supplement. Use code ARCANE20, that's ARCANE20, on checkout at evilhat.com when purchasing one of these items for 20% off of your purchase. Seriously, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Now, back to Blackout. And we're back. Thank you all for staying tuned this long. See, this amazing cast here, this wonderful cast here, they've been doing such a rad job. You know what you should do? You should tip them. Totally. If you look at the chat here and you look at the tip, like press tip over there, like exclamation tip, it'll pull up the information. But otherwise, it's www.pally.gd/tip/𝚘𝚎 Studios, because I think they deserve a little tweet. I think they deserve the tip. I think it's good. Cool. And let's continue. So y'all wake up in the morning. It's very much like up and at 'em. Like you're on a case. Did you say something, Mo? You muted if you were gonna say something.
Nope, I didn't say anything.
Sure. So like you get up and at 'em. This is very much you're all on the case essentially. So like now that you're assigned, this is normally how it goes. Where like you're up with the dawn, you're up in the morning, you're ready to go. Mo, you make your rounds to pick people up. Theo tells you that he will meet y'all there essentially because I guess giving less stops for you essentially, but meet you there. You all bustle in just fine. Foxtrot takes the front seat once again, because that seems right. So you do that. You drive over to Command Center, which is in Midtown, or Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen. Don't quote me on that. So you go to go there, and it's not as busy. People are starting to still rifle in, but you can have your own section or dedicated area to one of the whiteboards of information that you're looking for. About 15 minutes after you got there, Theo arrives. Theo is wearing shades. Essentially. Has a cup of coffee, a venti. If like this is like the big cup. They look the picture of hungover to you of when someone wakes up from a hangover.
The timing on that was incredible.
Pablo's hungover. So his hair is like in a braid, so like it's like down the back, like about down to the between his shoulder blades. And struts in. There's the confidence in the walk at the very least, but he looks like I really need this. And waves with his other hand to greet y'all near your space where the whiteboard is. Hey. And takes a seat.
You look like you had a fun night.
Like he just looks at you, can't see his eyes. He just like makes a face at you like it wasn't fun. Thank you so much for your concern, though. I'm okay. I just need like maybe an hour or two to get my bearings, but I'll be fine. So,
okay.
Notes and stuff like that. So, Kat.
Yep.
Struts over to y'all, like makes a beeline for y'all. And and she's like, hey, welcome S12 and freelancers of S12. I'm going to give you the rundown of all the clues that you found out. And she pulls out a notebook. You found some really good stuff. So starting with, you have the bottle, the potion bottle. Upon further analysis, which was done overnight, it looks like it is some sort of an elixir essentially for sustaining spiritual essence. So kind of what is used for magic purposes. The spirit is used to use magic for instance, it seems to be something that's meant to kind of replenish that. Similar to like in video games, like your health potions and your mana potions, whatever, but this is a little different. In terms of this, it is meant to stop people from hitting their cap of extermination of magic, because if you run out of that, you can potentially die if you use too much, but a lot of people don't ever get to that point. But it's meant to kind of sustain that so that doesn't happen. It seems like it's kind of flips a page. It seems like it was modified in some way for a different type of purpose. It is still that base, but it might have been modified to be stronger. And apparently y'all found a lot of it, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of meant to be like an emergency use, kind of like once in a while. Not that many, like more than like 30, I think, was found in there. All done in a span of a few days. So kind of concerning. That would mean that he expelled magic over and over and over again and nearly hit his cap each and every time to need this. So it might have been used for something slightly different other than that. I don't know.
Well, that's not anything to worry about.
This whole thing is worrying.
Yeah, no, extremely so. Like, extremely so.
In terms of, there was a case in Ripley's apartment. There was some kind of mechanism in there, several mechanisms of some sort, something of a magical use of some sort, but there's no way to tell exactly what it is. But it is something that you would find like a magic user that has knowledge of automatons might use, or something that could be used, like something like that, or mechanical magic, something that would used in that way. Not sure what it would be. There's no like remnants of it, of what it might be, but it's some kind of mechanism of some sort. We don't have any more insight into that. Security tape that was at Ripley's apartment. I'm going to send that to your phones. I know that it was sent off to Jack. Jack is doing their own research on that, but I will give you what was found on that tape for when Ripley left, as well as a little bit before and a little bit after, just so you can see. I'm still scrubbing to see if there's anything else specific, but it just seems kind of boring otherwise. But yeah, you can look at that at your leisure. Is there anything else I'm missing? It looks through.
Did Jack get back to you or anyone about the footage, or?
No. I didn't get anything in like kind of like checks her phone. No, I didn't get anything from Jack about the footage. I haven't actually heard from Jack this morning. Did you want to check in on them? Like call them maybe?
Sure. And I think she's going to like slowly start to walk away and then just like bolt to a like corner or something.
You're gonna bolt to where? Bolt where?
Just like obviously, like I'm picturing this as just a big square concrete room with like a table in the center and a whiteboard, and so like I'm not picturing there being anywhere to go to like escape, but like
it's a wide room, so like you can slink away. It's like enough space where no one's gonna be like, what are you doing? Like, you know, like why are you running from this really small room? So if you're like bolting out of the room, you can do that once you exit the room, and then you're like, fuck, so where are you going? Are you like going to the core, or are you going somewhere else?
No, just like a lengths away to where like I can have like some semblance of privacy.
Okay, cool. All right, so you do that. Mo and Ezra watch you, I'm assuming, do this. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Schlink, schlink. To get out of the way.
Schlink.
And Ezra just like tries not to laugh and just shakes his head after you. I think that's it from what is from the apartment. Kat like goes through the papers like, yeah, that's it. If there's anything else you want me to look into, I will. I think you Mo have like an email of some stuff that you can check later. And I think Cordelia had some emails about Ripley's belongings in terms of like credit cards and stuff like that. So if you want to look into that, y'all can. Otherwise, I'm gonna get back to monitoring over there. But if you need me, I'll be over there. Cool. And she walks over. Unless anyone wanted to ask Kat anything for some reason.
I feel like there was something I was supposed to ask, but I can't remember what it is.
I think I got everything that you were supposed to like.
Did we?
Ask.
Okay, thank God.
So like that I noted. So if there was something specific else, then otherwise.
I don't think so. I will turn to Ezra and be like, this whole automaton thing, I feel like we could probably visit your friend. I wouldn't mind going.
My friend?
Yeah, our friend. Aubrey.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to get there though, so you know.
Oh yeah, I got it. You know I do. I got you.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know the first thing about this magic stuff. But yeah, I figure we could probably split up and cover our bases. I'm not sure what's going on with Cassie, but yeah, you and I can go do that if you want. What about y'all? What are you gonna do? And I'm gonna turn to our freelancers.
I have something less more that I need to do, but what I've done. Did I show you all the feather, or was that just
Feather?
me?
What feather?
Feather?
Then I guess I should take it a step beyond that. I found a feather. Couldn't place it necessarily. It turns out it was magic. I sent it off. Like, it went to a place after giving it a command. So I don't know if that...
What are you talking about? Like, Theo, like, literally puts the cup down. Like, so not slams it, but, like, puts it down. What did you just say?
It was an extremely long black feather. It gave off a heated pulse.
Was there like an aura around it?
Yes.
Did you give it a command and it went somewhere?
Yes.
Cool. Like, just...
you want to share with the class? Also, have I seen Millie's wings?
No, not long enough. No.
Not long enough. Okay, fair.
So Theo, like, is just like, where did you find it?
Near the crime scene.
So that is a, well, to...
At the time, I didn't consider it as evidence because it was just an animal feather, or I assumed it was a feather from an animal until I was retired for the evening, and that's when it had magical properties. I'm sorry for overextending with my curiosity for such activity.
No, it's fine. It's not an animal feather. It is two sides to the same coin kind of situation. So celestial or infernal, and it was what color?
Black.
Infernal. So an infernal was at the crime scene.
And what is it, infernal?
I'm collecting the dots. I'm connecting the dots.
You see Mo have a moment.
Mo has the little math moment. The little woman. Yeah, the like.
I fucking can't. It's like, and you don't know what an infernal is, Foxtrot.
Just remind me. It's been a moment.
Why did you? Okay. I got a lot of questions for you. Why did you put magic in finger quotes?
That's what I want to know. Ezra also does the same thing next to Mo. Like...
Cameron doesn't want to be left out, so they do it.
Like...
Cordelia's down the hall. She doesn't know why.
She doesn't know what's going on. Like, why?
Something just happened.
Like, something just happened. Infernal. It is demons, devils, in that area of, because there's more to it than just devils and demons.
Etc., etc. Okay. And for the magic, because there could be a number of different anomalies. So my apologies for not putting magic as the exact blanket.
You do not have to keep apologizing. I'm not sure why you keep doing that.
Cameron.
Question for you, Foxtrot. So you said this feather went somewhere.
Yes, I deployed it while I was at your
Do
apartment.
you have some way to track it?
I don't, unless someone can. And then, like, they pivot to Theo.
I'm assuming y'all are sitting next to each other at this
like-
table, and then like
There's like
pivots
a
to
whole
you.
what?
Like there's like a pivot to you while you pivot to them, and you don't know what face they're making exactly because you can't see their eyes. But it's just like, why are you looking at me like I can do something about it?
I just assumed you and your prowess with magic. Am I overestimating your skills? If I do, I
No,
apologize.
I was just curious. I would have been able to do something if I was present for the send off, or if I had it, but I don't. So,
why don't we put that down for now? I kind of like exchange glances with Theo in a like, I'll tell you later kind of way.
you see an eyebrow lift over the glasses, but that's all you get. Just like, okay. So, Infernal was at the scene. That's probably what was whoever was checking out the scene before. Not sure why that would be the case. That could be anybody. Also gives a look back to Mo. But that's
Okay, the
Yeah,
dots,
just
the
watching
dots,
these,
Theo,
like,
the dots.
Do you
The
actually
dots?
say that to? Do you actually say that to Theo? The dots.
No.
Okay, because
No,
I'm about to
that's
say
ridiculous.
like. All right. So besides that,
That's what her face is saying, though.
The dots, Theo, with your eyes. With that noted, a feather. Like I'll put that on the clue board later, but like the feather was sent out to go somewhere because of a command sent by Foxtrot to find. Did you tell them what the command was? Okay.
Nope, I just said it was sent off.
It was sent off. I would say Theo gives you a look because Theo would know how it would have been sent off. So, like, what did you do? Essentially, he doesn't know. So with that, y'all have your information. What do y'all want to do? Like in terms of investigation.
Well, for me, I want to go through that email that Kat sent. We could analyze the stuff that we have now, and then probably me and Ezra will go to Aligo Alley. What? I cannot remember Aubrey's shop.
Collector's Conservatory.
That's right. I keep wanting to call it like an observatory or like a compendium. So I'm
that would have probably been better
I never
as
remember
a name, but I do appreciate those are actually all really good names. So thank you.
You're good.
So
you're welcome. I'll give her the little suggestion.
All right. So you want and Ezra and whoever wants to come along want to go.
Whoever else wants to go, yeah.
Yeah. Foxtrot. What do you want to do? But I do have something that I want to do with you. But what do you want to do in terms of investigation?
I was gonna tag along to the Avenue magic stuff. That sounds cool. But what do you want to do?
I'll get there. I'll get there. Don't worry. Cameron.
I'm scared.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Cameron also wants to tag along, but I do have a question. Where is the like headquarters? Because that's where they are, headquarters, right?
You're at so it is in Hell's Kitchen essentially right now. So you're like on the east side of Manhattan.
Where is that in comparison to the venue?
It is not that far. It's probably maybe 40-minute drive, just because you're kind of like doing
drive.
Yeah.
40-minute drive is not that long.
For Manhattan, no.
Fair for Manhattan. That's true.
Manhattan, no.
That's true.
Everywhere else is normal. Everywhere else is normal, and that is long. But yeah. Sorry.
She's so I think she's gonna. So where exactly is this place you all were gonna head off
if
to?
you're gonna go to Caligo Avenue. It is actually closer to where you are.
Want to go there?
Anyways. So if you go with everyone, it is a lot.
Field trip.
Field trip.
It's west side, lower side, like whatever it might be. So yeah.
Yeah.
So then
They want to
that's
go there.
about
That's
15-minute drive from Caligo if you get to like the entrance of Caligo, because Caligo Avenue is its own realm essentially, is the best way to put it. So if you get to the entrance and you leave from there, it's fine. If you can get there. So it's all about.
Okay.
It's all about.
Yeah, I think in that case, yeah, they're gonna tag along.
If that's the case, I would wait until Cassie would be able to come with us because I don't want her alone.
Okay, cool.
I guess Theo's there, but like, it's just
So-
safety in numbers.
So you're all gonna go. So you're all gonna like take a trip to Caligo essentially.
I suppose
It's fine.
we gotta visit Jack first, though.
Are we visiting Jack first?
Or
are
oh no,
we
you're
gonna-
calling
Calling
them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
So we're
Sorry,
gonna
go
go to Cordelia. We're gonna like have that call. Then we're gonna go to Foxtrot, and then we're gonna like head out to Caligo, and then we'll see what else I have in store. Cordelia. What? I love the faces y'all make. Cordelia. Are you calling Jack? Is that
Yes.
what you're doing?
I think despite having people's like numbers in her phone, I think that she feels the need to dial it each time in like the little keypad. And so she like very fervently and then waits.
It rings, and it rings, and it rings, and it rings, and it goes to voicemail.
Oh no.
You want to try again?
Yes.
Huh. You do it again. And it rings. And it rings. And it keeps ringing. And it goes to voicemail again.
I think that I like turn off my phone so it's like just like the black screen looking back at me, and I am just going to try to use magic and see a place.
See a different place in time?
See a different place, yeah.
What place and time are you looking to see? Like that's
Jack never leaves, so
So are you trying to see if he's at the core in his usual
specifically
place?
at the core at the R&D lab that we're always in.
Okay, roll use magic.
Okay. 6.
Okay. Hold on.
It's a 6.
It's a 6.
7.
Usually is it a 7 or is it a 6?
-1. -1.
Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah. It was a 7, but it was -1. Let me just think about what the drawback is, because unfortunately when you use magic, it normally doesn't work well.
Yeah.
What ends up happening is, how are you doing this? Like, how are you using the magic here?
I am essentially trying to use like the like screen of my phone, just like powered down, like, or like not like turned off, but like the blank screen of my phone to scry. And I don't know if she has like a pen or like a Sharpie or something, but just like if she has to like write the sigils like on her phone, then she's fine with that.
Okay, so you're writing the sigils on your phone, I would say like in a circle around the edges of the phone. And you do it well, but I think you didn't calculate the amount of energy that you need to put into this properly. You put a little too much, and the phone screen cracks down the center. So if it's like you hit the pen in the center and then it shattered from the center out. The phone is still working, it's just shattered, which it's an iPhone. That's what happens with iPhones. I get it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm throwing shade to iPhones everywhere. Apple, don't come for me.
That's one sponsor we're never gonna get. Thanks.
Yeah, that was a potential.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you weren't able to find anything, and your phone got damaged in the process. Unfortunately, you might not be able to text anymore, but you'll be able to receive calls and do voice transcription, I suppose, if you want to. But that's all you got. Mm-hmm. Anything else you wanted to do out here?
I think she's just panicking. I think that she's just sort of like, she doesn't know what happened, but she feels responsible because she knows that this book has been trying to escape and knows that they had a timeline and doesn't know if that's what it is, but maybe sending a video with possible evidence of the doll maker to a place where that book was not a good idea. And now she's upset with herself.
Oh, honey, baby.
And yeah. All
right, so you're floundering. Are you gonna go back to meet up with everybody, or are you gonna like try anything else before? Because I don't know anything else.
I think she's still trying to figure out, like, formulate what to do next, and they just sort of like come out into the hall and see her like sort of like holding like her phone in one hand, like a Sharpie in the other, and just sort of like
it's just like, what did I do? Ezra keys in on you if you're walking to, like, you're still in the hallway, but you're in the entrance to the room.
Yeah.
And he kind of stands up to check on you. He's like, what happened? What's good?
I don't know. My phone broke. I was trying to call someone, and it broke.
He gives you a look of like, you can't really lie to me. Like, he just looks at you like, Cordelia.
I don't know what's going on with Jack.
What happened? You can't reach him? Okay. Let's not worry yet. Okay. Like, and takes the phone and takes the marker from your hands, and then puts a hand on your shoulder. Kat might be able to track them down, so maybe reach out to them first and just say, like, hey, keep an eye out on Jack, and we'll check in on it later, okay? It's okay, all right?
Yeah, okay.
And, like...
What's wrong?
It might not be anything, but, Jack, we can't get hold of him, so...
Which Jack? Which Jack are we talking about?
Mixed Jack. Jack...
R&D.
R&D,
the nerd.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're not gonna worry about it yet. But it's sending notes there. All right.
Okay.
Scene there. Foxtrot. As that happens, like, nothing to worry about. Ezra walks up to you and kind of gestures for you to go into a corner. And it's like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
I just have a question.
Yeah, that's okay.
So doesn't go too far. So, like, if y'all want to hear the conversation, you can. So it's not like super secret. But if anyone listens in, it's like, what? So Azra was like, so this might be a little insensitive of me, but I did have a couple of questions. You lost your team, right?
Yes, that is a thing that happened. Thing is very insensitive too, but I'm trying not to be too emotional about it. But yes, I did have casualties.
I understand exactly what you're going through. Okay, you don't have to explain to me. Do you know what happened exactly?
The details are a little hazy. I just remember being struck unconscious with a monster, and by the time I was back to, it was over.
Can you describe what they looked like? Do you remember what they looked like after? I know this might be too much, but...
I mean, I really wouldn't want to get into it unless... They look very uncomfortable, like in growing discomfort the more they talk.
Okay.
Did
you want to look into that, or did you want to like just like no? I don't know. It's fine.
Actually, I'll do you one better. I feel this is appropriate. I need to roll to keep my cool.
Yes, go for it.
All right. And my cool is a -1 T.
Oh god.
Why did you laugh like that?
What? No.
Oh boy.
Is everyone
That's a
feeling?
4.
Oh.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh, Lord, give me strength.
Act under pressure with it definitely doesn't work. I guess it's just like you didn't do that. He just stares at you and narrows his eyes at you. You don't remember what happened at all?
I don't. You hit your head. There's trauma. There's blunt force trauma. There's a lot that goes into a horrific accident.
I'm going to be really honest with you. And then he looks back at everybody and then definitely covers his body so that like people aren't paying attention to, you know. I looked at your case file already. It wasn't blunt force trauma, Foxtrot. Do you want to try again?
I feel like this isn't the place to try again.
What does that mean?
I think I thought that made sense. Unless
this
if
is
you
the place to try. Can you tell me the truth, Foxtrot?
The truth is, I'd rather not discuss it.
Okay. Hold on. Mo, no. No, Mo, no.
Why the hell not?
It's like me, tap me in.
Listen, follow your dreams. Do what you want.
I'm asking if I heard that. You said we could listen in. I'm asking if I heard
roll
that.
sharp if you did.
Ooh.
Watch this be the one time you pass. Everyone else has been failing all their rolls that they intend to do.
I don't remember what my sharp is.
If I might also, I don't think I'm straying too far from Ezra. Could I be also nearby listening?
I got an 8.
Okay. You didn't hear all of it, but you hear yes, Foxtrot. What's up?
Oh, I go ahead and get the rolls out. Then I have
Okay,
something to
so
say.
8,
Yeah.
and then Cordelia, you're also nearby because you're like I am near Ezra after this stuff, and you're kind of rattled because of Jack. What happened to Jack? So Ezra's kind of like a comforting presence for you.
The 10.
Nice. Okay, so and then Foxtrot, what did you want to do?
Oh, as this is kind of like settling in on her, kind of like reconfigures in the shoulders. But if you want me to be straightforward, I guess I could ask, there is something going on with Cassie, Cordelia, something of the other. I don't know what that's about. So if we're being truthful and honest, I do have questions about that no one is really answering, but more disguising. And I know there's something underneath her skin.
My God.
And no one can take that under.
Phrase it that way. Jesus Christ.
All right, so Mo and Cordelia, in terms of like your sharp roll, Mo, what you heard from Ezra was the only thing you were able to pick up on is the change of demeanor of him. Like first it was like inquisitive. I just have a few questions because I feel like seeking knowledge because of hey, maybe you know something. I think you also know that Foxtrot, a lot of people do, had a full TPK. And you just hung out with Ezra the night before, and you found out about his team. So
yeah, that's why I was particularly dialing in. Yes,
the dots.
I had a question about a specific thing that I heard, though.
What?
I had a question about whether I heard Foxtrot say, "To tell you the truth, I don't want to talk about it."
I mean, that was the truth.
Wasn't it?
Like, Foxtrot did not want to talk about it. So, but you didn't ask Foxtrot a question.
But they're telling the truth, though.
Yeah, they are telling the truth. You know that, but you have to ask them a question.
Fine. You get a
that
pass
was
this
stealthy.
time.
I do appreciate you, but what you do hear is that you hear Ezra's tone change to be like suspicious to like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? Cordelia, you heard pretty much the moment when it changed into like, you want to be like honest with me now because like I read your file. You like your team got taken out. Like, what aren't you telling me kind of vibe. So you kind of know that ending part of the conversation. Because that's when you started cluing in. Foxtrot. You redirected to Cordelia/Cassie. How do y'all react to that? Cassie, how you feeling about that?
And I think that her emotions are high right now, and I think that for so long she felt emotions so intensely because she had no physical form to feel anything else. And so I think that while she's in such a frustrated or like just sort of like flat-footed state, I think that she's going to almost like unconsciously monster empathy, and just latches on to Foxtrot.
Sure.
Wow, there's a lot happening here in front of a bunch of witnesses.
I didn't expect that today, this evening, the day of my daughter's wedding, but here we are.
I swear to God.
I can't. Like, y'all need to bless all of your dice. What?
What's going on?
What?
What's happening?
Okay. Does anything?
I got snake eyes -1.
Oh, so you just fail it.
Yeah, it's empathy that I like get like a mad like influx of emotions, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So
which you're welcome to do that anyway if you want.
I will give Foxtrot this because you're peering. Foxtrot, you feel like someone is looking directly at you. Specifically you right
Why
now.
do you say it like that? I don't like that.
Let me look at the camera. They're looking at you right now.
So Cassie, quote unquote, is like in this circle now, right?
Yeah.
Would I be able to tell that's what's going on? Or is
yes.
it is
Cassie
point?
Is looking directly at you, like you looked at them earlier, like the day before.
Well, that felt very invasive.
Do it. Sorry.
Can Cassie take a few steps forward directly into Foxtrot's space?
Oh boy.
Oh, absolutely. Go for it.
Oh, is this happening right now?
Oh, okay. God. I'm gonna hover in case I gotta pick some children up.
Theo, if you're hovering,
them.
Theo's directly behind you, ready to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like...
I get one kid, you get another.
Does Foxtrot like hold ground or like take?
Yeah, they're still standing. Yeah, like.
I think we are like right like up against each other, and I think that. So do I don't glean anything, but it. What am I feeling when I try to tap into Foxtrot right now?
Now, do you want to answer that or me?
I want you to answer that. Like,
okay.
Like, give me surface level of like this is like a layer of feeling. What's the first layer that anyone would pick up if they were looking at you?
It's dead initially. It's this very cold, empty void. Like, imagine touching somebody's hand and it's extremely cold. Not necessarily corpse-like, but seconds from hypothermia. And once that layer is pushed back, there is this electric excitement, a complete 180 from that first glance, and then push is like touching a live wire.
I think that that jolt, that live wire, sort of is what kicks Cassie into gear, and I think that she that's when she like steps into your space and just sort of like drops her voice, like doesn't know if she can talk low enough to where Foxtrot would be able to hear and no one else would, but we'll attempt. Not too hard, but just goes, "You asked if I was comfortable in my own skin. I'll tell you this. I certainly know the discomfort of not having any skin to call my own. And if you're so concerned with me, I would be more than happy to show you that discomfort."
You know,
Cameron, what are you doing in this time?
I have a rebuttal. I have a rebuttal.
You know, actually, I've been waiting for you.
I have a rebuttal. And I think they just there's not even enough space to step, but there is enough to have pressure. So like bodies.
Y'all about to kiss right now?
If that's getting ready to happen, Ezra's literally like pulling Cordelia back at this point.
So fair. But you know what's funny? It's not really uncomfortable.
Just you wait.
Oh, no.
I'm so excited.
Can we
Ezra pulls Cordelia back. It's like, Corey, stop it. You know what? Never mind. Fuck it. Like, we're gonna go.
I think that it's less that like Corey is like trying to threaten you. I think that it's more like things are starting to click into place, and she is like, you know my experience possibly better than anyone right in front of me, anyone that I have ever known. And so she means that, like what she said, as a genuine sort of, I would be happy to
I think they both
you.
Like met in the Venn diagram, and it was just freaky though.
I know.
It was freaky though.
Freaky.
Cameron, I'm sorry. How did you wanted to react to this? I keep on like clicking on you as you're like having tea or drinking water.
Just like somehow has an entire tea set with like scones and a little table, and it's just
as
like
this has been
interesting.
Going on, more stuff is happening.
Interesting.
Yeah. Holy shit.
But during all of this, Cameron has been very, very quiet and sort of let herself fade into the background. And she's just listened because she doesn't know a lot about this team, about this crew. And she's starting to realize that asking questions isn't going to help her learn. What's going to help is to listen. So she sort of like maybe looks more serious than she has the entire time. And just kind of like listens to what they say and is like, and just sort of keeps to herself. She doesn't want to be too obvious that she's like very invested in this conversation.
Can you roll sharp for me just in general? Because I would say you heard all the nuances of all. As soon as like tension was rising, essentially as soon as Ezra was like, tell me the truth. I would say because you've been hearing ear out for this entire thing. You've been breaking out your scones. You've been like brewing the tea. You've been setting up shop and ready. I would say you heard a lot of nuance here, as well as like everything that you've heard everything here. So roll sharp for me.
Then my sharp is over here. So that is 6. -1, 5.
Okay, I feel like some of y'all have leveled this session. I'm gonna ask later, but like a lot of y'all have. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Like y'all have like mostly failed rolls. I would say that you haven't picked up on anything besides what has been said, unfortunately. But it was a decent. It was some drama. You didn't know S12 had drama like this. This is like better than like TV.
For real? We're like the black
this is kind
sheep
of
the Arcane Corps. We didn't know we had drama.
I would say that, like, you feel like there was something that, like, Foxtrot did, but you didn't quite pick up on it. That was a little abnormal, but, like, that's about it. You're like, I did not catch that, or I was probably too focused on what Cordelia was saying at the time. So yes.
It was very creepy.
Y'all are pulled aside. I would say Foxtrot, Theo, steps behind you and pulls you back. Ezra pulls you back, Cordelia. Mo is very much like, okay, children, calm down, please. And essentially, so what do you want to say, Mo?
Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna be like, okay, you know, we can sort out our feelings and our issues or whatever this was when we're not on company time, okay? But right now we got ish to do. So are we good? Are we cool?
I just ask one more question. I know that you said you didn't want to talk about it right now. It wasn't the place, but if I gave you a number, would you give me one? Foxtrot.
First of all, I apologize. That was a little heightening, but number as in like 1 and 10 or a cell phone number because we exchanged those already.
No, like for me, it was bordering on 200.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale from 1850 to now.
I'm looking around to see if anybody's listening to this.
You know?
Yeah, I'm like...
Janice is like across the room looking at y'all because there was some ruckus. But Janice just rolls her eyes and goes back to like writing whatever the fuck she was writing.
It's like, S12 bullshit.
It's
absolutely
essentially like Jesus.
The note she writes down is S12 is F12ing again.
Yes, essentially
the
like
12 is 12ing again.
The 12 is 12ing. It's giving 12.
It's giving 12. Okay.
Sorry.
To answer the question, and it's very quiet. You know, at some point, you start to lose count.
Oh, I know.
And with that, we will wrap up this tense moment with S12ing. But before we do that, we transition. The camera, let's say the camera moves, like it's like panning across the room where y'all are. You can see Janice in the background and goes through a wall. It goes into shadow. And then we pan to the R&D department, 4th floor. And all the cubicles around are filled and people are bustling, except for one. Someone's not there that usually should be there. Jack is missing. The journal's still there, though. But it looks like the next dome has been shattered entirely. And just as like the camera is getting ready to cut off, it slams into the next dome, the 3rd level, and it cracks. And we cut to black. Thank you, everyone, for staying tuned to Arcane Core episode 3. What was it again? Hold on. Private Eyes. They're watching you. Thank you for that. I have been your keeper, Ambrose, Sheila. And with that, we're going to go in reverse order. Vin, who are you? Where can people find you?
I mean, that's a difficult question after tonight. What you doing? Hey guys, hi. I'm Vin, again at VinVoxVA on Twitter. I was just Foxtrot ?
And nothing else.
And nobody else.
I see you, devil.
Next, we have Jazz.
What up? I'm Jazz, also known as 𝚑𝚑𝚎𝚎 on the everywheres, except for Instagram. That's Silver Star Soul. don't ask questions. That's just why. Anyway, you should follow me, especially my TikTok. I have TikTok now. I make videos. They're pretty cool.
Yay.
I was Mo Jackson. Yeah, I don't know how to react. I don't know. I have nothing else. I have nothing else. My brain goes, ah.
Goes burr. Iris.
Hello, my name is Iris Wyndham, pronouns she, they, and I have been, at this point, I feel like mostly Cordelia, and a little bit else, and the mundane, she, her, and you can find me on Twitter at Iris Wyndham VO, and you can also find me wearing this lovely shirt branded by Other Side Studios. It's so comfortable, and you should totally get one for yourself.
You should totally do that.
It's lovely.
It's very cozy.
It's in our shop.
Yeah, do it. Did my cat just like try to attack? No? Okay, never mind. And last but certainly not least, Calamity, how are you?
Hello, hi, I'm great. I'm Calamity. You can find me as Hey Calamity on all the things with 3 Y's at the end. And I have been Cameron, who is taking notes. Who is your star?
Awesome.
My star.
My star. And it is me. Hi, I'm Ambrose. She that you can find me everywhere as SS Ambrose, except for Twitter. And I think Instagram, because those two definitely hate me. It's totally fine. Trying to deal with the social medias, I guess. But yeah, this was a ride of an episode. Holy hell. So yes, but thank you for tuning in. Please tip these wonderful cast members. They are wonderful. They have done an amazing job. They've been hitting the buttons of the emotions, the drama, the infighting, almost PvP, maybe question mark. But yes, almost, very close, getting the vibe, not quite there, but ooh, I was there for it. I didn't have popcorn, but yes, please. You'll figure it out. Like one of these will match up. I don't know which one it will be, but yeah. So you can tip them at 𝚊𝚘𝚎/tip/Other Studio.
Yes.
Do we get it? I don't think so. No, I'm sorry.
Almost.
It's just looking weird now. But yeah. So please tip them. They are lovely, as you can see. Also, this energy is immaculate. But yes, tune in next time for our next episode, episode 4. Until then, we'll see you on the other side. Take care.